that pretty much worked out about as well as it could have done. I forgot how the actual old F1 2002 intro is not... The ITV intro, I should say. It's not actually that long. So as soon as I heard it kick in while I was still brewing up this mug of tea, I was like, oh shit. But, and as you can tell, I've actually got a controller plugged in. I'm so prepped, like an hour before, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go. And then literally 6:05, shit, nothing's ready, what's going on? Right. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Armbar Arcade. Welcome back to Hot Race Car Nights. Is everything good in the... Yes, I think it is. Yep, there we go. It's a bit weird, I'm sort of off-center because, for long, complicated reasons, there's sort of divots in my floor. It's an old flat, you know. So, like, last week, I was constantly sort of going, sort of wobbling on my chair. So I've had to move a little bit to the left, but it's sort of just off-center of my screen. But hopefully I've adjusted the webcam, the face cam, to compensate for that. And it looks all good for you. Alright, there we go. So today, we are playing. Well, before that, let's say a big hello you, to the SATO. I can see it on the screen over there, but it's just easier if I go on my phone. There we go, stream chat. Eli 58 is here, Nick's here. British Pokemon 27 is here. Everyone's here, really. Including Ebby the Sim Racing Ape. Yeah, there he is. Jeff the Growlet's around here somewhere as well. Actually, is he here? Yes, he is. Because every nearly 27-year-old man should have cuddly toys in their room. Jeff! Oh, look at this! I can actually play with Jeff sitting on the mic stand. No, Ebby, not you as well. Oh my god, this could work. This could actually work. Oh my god. Maybe not. So you just sort of sit there. There you go. Jeff the Growler can sit there, and Ebby the monkey can sit there. I'm a grown-up. Anyway, I turned 27 in a week and a half. Can you believe that? Anyway, let's not focus on that. I've still got a few little things to iron out with the new setup, but today we are playing. Again, it might be a bit loud. I'm 28 and I still have a Pikachu plushie. There's nothing wrong with having Pokemon, right, Jeff? No, there's not. Plushies are good. I also just ordered a Lego set on eBay last night. You remember the NBA, the Lego NBA sets me and Nate were talking about in some recent videos and stuff? We had the Street set, which was like... Oh, thank you, Eli 58. Yeah, it's a week, 9 days. Fuck, that's come around fast. But, yeah, so... we've talked about the NBA Lego sets that were made back in the day. Yo, Jeff! Preston says hi, Jeff. He said, what was that? That was bark, bork, I am Flame Doggo, bork. Which I think is his way of saying hello. What was I saying? Yeah, the Lego NBA sets we talked about before, me and Nay. We had the Street set, which was 2v2. It was basically NBA Jam Lego. I sold mine years ago, but he still has it somewhere, and I'm curious to see if he can find it. But we never got there was a regular full-size Lego basketball court. That'd be impressive, a full-size Lego basketball court. That'd be amazing. Sounds like something James May needs to do. But yeah, that was a bit too expensive for us as kids. And then there was the Uber NBA. It was like a bowl with this court in the middle of it and all this massive stuff. That would have been like £5 million. That's basically how Lego goes. Each set has like some actually affordable stuff. And then it's like, well, if you really nag your parents to death, or you're actually a grown-up and have just got too much spare money and you're still a big kid, here's the really expensive stuff. Like, I looked through their Towns range recently, and said, like, or looked for, like, they do actually have some train stuff. But it's also, like, a station. One station building in a platform's like 80 quid. Like, why not just build a model railway? But, yeah, I happened to look on eBay. Suomi, what's that? Oh, Finnish, okay. I happened to look on eBay the other day for the mid-tier basketball court set. And they were going from anywhere between 60 to 150. I saw one brand new unopened in the box for 520 quid. Now, some of the 60 quid ones were even incomplete ones. Like, they were missing parts. The last few days, I've been watching an auction for a set. I think the only thing's missing is one of the balls. It came with 3 little basketballs. It was missing one of them. That was it. It had the box, which was a bit beaten up and everything. But I was like, you know what? The actual set is all complete. And I was watching it, and I'm like, well, it's on like 99p. It will blow up soon. Last night, the auction was ending. I got the alert 20 minutes to go, and it was still on like a tenner. So I stuck a bid on. And it was so funny because I stuck a bid on with a reserve that I'm prepared to go to, and you saw other people sniping in, but they couldn't beat. They were like trying to bid just over, but my reserve was high enough, and I got it for £16. 16. Compared to incomplete sets for £60, and a brand new sealed in the box set for £500. I got it for £16. 20 quid when you put in postage as well. So hopefully, I mean, if it gets here and it's missing half the set, then we'll know. But so anyway, yeah. James Carmoni's here. Hello. Right, let's get on with the video, shall we? Should we get on with the stream now? The stream we are doing tonight, the game we're playing is Formula 1 2002. I suppose just to create a new profile. Oh, this needs to be the return of Armbar Arcade Autosport, presented by Big Johnson Energy. There we go. The return of last seen in, what was it, Need for Speed Pro Street, because we had Team Pleb in Gran Turismo 2, didn't we? Guess who grabbed a PSP over the weekend? Yes! Yes, James. Hang on. There we go. Look at that. Love my PSP. Even though it barely works. Like, it's really bizarre. It doesn't work properly. Like, if you jog it even in the slightest whilst playing, it just resets. So, maybe there's something wrong with the battery or something. I don't know. But, let's get back in shot. My carpet's really old, and we're going to be replacing it soon. So I've generally just drawn, like, felt tip or Sharpied some marks on the floor for where to put my seat. Mid-2000s intro. I hope the music isn't licensed. But yes, the reason why we're playing this tonight is, well, the 2019 Formula 1 season started yesterday. I've played enough F1 2018. And a little while back, I got a load of the early 2000s F1 games on PS2. I was with a friend out in Essex, and we went to their local CEX, and they had almost all of... They had 2001, 2002, 2003, and Formula 1 05 all in there, in the PS2 section, for like 50p or something. The only one missing was 04, so I really need to complete the set now. And I have played a few of them. 2001 has some laughably bad physics. We'll have fun with that at some point. But I wanted to play this because I played it a little while back with my friend. And it was actually very good fun. The physics are a bit wonky, but you can sort of get the hang of it eventually. And this is right around the time I was well into F1 as a kid. I remember that the intro music for ITV F1 that I played on the start, which, like, Sky Sports are just like, should we use the chain? Yeah, all right. And what about that song that was used in one BBC Sport montage? The Just Drive. Yeah, we'll use that for 5 years. Nah. Real OGs know what the best F1 themes were on TV. It was that. Jamiroquai did a bit of a banger in the late 90s. And then at the end of ITV's run, they went full James Bond with the opening credits. And they had that song that was like, lift me up, I am a woman. No one knew what he was saying, but it sounded cool. Yeah. It's all good. So I was like, do you know what? Fuck it, let's go. And fun story for you. In the 2002 Australian Grand Prix, there was a Finnish driver that got fastest lap driving a silver Mercedes car. Except it was Kimi Räikkönen driving a McLaren Mercedes. It wasn't Valtteri Bottas driving a Mercedes. But close enough. There will also be another reason why I picked this game coming up in a bit. So for now, should we do a quick race, shall we? Let's check the options, actually. Oh, Chato's going mad. Nay's here, wielding the sword of moderation. NFL Street 2 and 3, nice. On PSP. Send Master General's here, Cam. F1 97 for $9. Shit, man, that's good. Oh, there are some of the season reviews. Yes, funnily enough. Where did I put the box? Oh. This is a very show and tell stream so far. This may as well be just a Just Chatting stream. Formula 1 2002 and some of the F1 games around this period came with the official season review inside. So the official Formula 1 2001 season review is in here. I love that. Why doesn't F1 do that these days? I mean, that would require them to, be in touch with anything. Which one were you saying was the best F1 theme, Nick? Was it lift me up, so display, some stuff. Game, race distance. Oh, we can have a full-length Grand Prix. Might do that in a bit. For now, though, difficulty... damage? Yes. Failures? Yes. No. Fuel usage on. ABS brakes on. Yes. Brake wear... I can't turn that off. There's no way of turning it off. Okay. Tyre heating on. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Don't mind that. Preferences. Rev counter. Yes, okay. Speedometer. Circuit map. Corner markers. Yep. Gearbox. Auto. Controller priority. Controller port. Yeah. I don't even know what the other one would be. I can turn... Oh, no. Yeah, F1 2010 was good. I've liked what Codemasters have done with the F1 games. They've generally done a really good job with them. So it's been interesting in that respect. I like the fact that in the last few years, well, F1 2018 mainly, they've really gone back to that sort of living the life of an F1 driver sort of thing. With like the dealing with the media and talking with your team and everything. That stuff is cool. No, I don't want to do that. Can I not just leave now? Okay, I'll save. Why not? This is a PS2 game, so it'll nag you every second. This is before autosave was actually a thing, but it was just like... Now we can't autosave for you, but we can check if you want to save. Do you? Do you? Are you sure? Are you sure? Right, let's warm up with a quick race, shall we? I think even I've played... Even Nay's played F1 2010. That says how good it is. Number of laps, 5. There we go. Team select. Right. Nick was demanding to know before the stream started, because he wanted me to pick them, because he thinks I'm a masochist. He's right, incidentally. What the worst car in the game was. Now, this is going by constructor points, so this isn't necessarily demonstrative. That was kind of the best by an order of magnitude. I think it wasn't it 2002 and 2004 where Ferrari were just like beating down the entire field. Like, it was just brutal. Like, if you even showed up in anything that wasn't a Ferrari and your name wasn't Michael Schumacher, thanks for coming along, but you kind of wasted your time. There's the Mercedes with Dave on the side. It's got Dave on it. That's David Coulthard. The Swedish driver driving the Mercedes that year was Kimi Räikkönen. He didn't get fast lap. He didn't win, though, because, lol, Schumacher. He was like the John Cena at the time. Schumacher wins, lol. Wasn't a fan of the heavy sim elements. The tyre simulation. Which one was that? Which game was that? Oh, there's Williams. I like this. The Williams BMW. I remember... I don't know if any of you remember this. When McDonald's, do they still do toys in Happy Meals? I assume they do. For a while, they did F1 cars. And they were like a generic little Hot Wheels car. But they had stickers. And each one was meant to be a different team. So obviously, there was a white car that was the base. And you could put the stickers on it to make it look like that Williams BMW, which was quite cool. The Sauber, the original Red Bull. Title's naught. Yeah. There's a reason why Red Bull didn't stick with Sauber. Jordan, we will come back to them in a minute. Bar. The Bar. It's the Sheamus and Cesaro of F1. Renault, with no logos on it. Presumably that was all like Mission Win Now stuff. Jaguar. Oh, still potentially one of the best looking teams in F1 history, even if they did jack all in their seasons. I had a model of one of their... It might have even been that car. I had a big 1/18 scale model of that one time. I also had a Jordan, but it wasn't that livery. I think it was earlier. It was the Buzzin' Hornets one. And then there's Arrows, the Orang boy, the original Orang. Before McLaren went on a nostalgia trip, here is the Orang. And then Minardi, everyone's favourite sort of rubbish team. Minardi were kind of cool. No one hated Minardi. They were just like, well, the fact you're still turning up. And then whenever they got a really good result, like I think at the 2002 Australian Grand Prix, Mark Webber got like 5th He got like a points finish, and this was back in the days when points were only awarded for the top 6 finishers. He got points on debut for Minardi in Australia. How drunk do you think that crowd was by the end of that day? Wait, they probably were drunk already. Anyway, Chateau is lively. I like this. The DHL Express delivery car. I saw the Durgar 2004. Did you? The 2004... Oh, I'm very jealous that your eyeballs would grace with that beauty. Fun fact, I blinked with HSPC is because you saw them on the side of a Jaguar when you were 10 years old. And Toyota. Now, Toyota weren't the worst team in the field, but they were a new team, so they had no constructor points. That's why they're bottom of the list. So you see, Minardi unquestionably were the worst team. Arrows weren't that far ahead of them. Jaguar sort of ahead of them. So we'll see. I know what team I'm going to pick for the Australian Grand Prix. I know what team I'm going to pick, but for this race, Nick can have his wish. I will pick the Arrows. Heinz Harold Frenzen and Enrique Bernaldi. Who are these people? Actually, Heinz Harold Frenzen was good. In like one season with Jordan, he suddenly won a few races and was like, wait, hang on. What are you doing being good? And then he went straight back to being mediocre. So, and then Bernaldi just like, who even are you? Which is why we're going to pick him. Australian Grand Prix. No, we're going to do that in a bit. So what shall we pick before then? Oh, the original Magny Core. That's quite nice. Original OG Silverstone. Before it all got fucked up. Canada, always a good one. Monaco, always horrible. San Marino, a track I really miss. Old Imola. Brazil's a good one. Malaysia's a good one. A lot of good circuits around this time. Do you know what? Fuck it. We're going to pick the United States Grand Prix at Indianapolis. The OG US Grand Prix. Ah, and this was the thing that I quite liked in this game. You could pick where people started on the grid. Let's start on the pole. We are starting on the pole. There was a tremendous rain in qualifying. And only one car took Q3. And it was the Arrows. I like the slinky demonstrating the track. It's very nice. I may well revisit F1 2010. The heavy sim focus turned me off quite a bit. It's quite sim-cadey handling. It handles really well on pad. Oh, God. 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go. Oh, God. I've got a terrible start, and it feels like it's weaving to the left. My car is turning to the left. I don't know if that's just the analog stick on this controller. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Oh, wow. I'm down to 10th before the first turn. Oh, I've spun. I'm 12th and 13th. God, this Arrows is bollocks. Now, if I remember rightly, do you mind? I bet that's Jacques Villeneuve. Absolute pleb that is. Right. Yeah, it was. I knew it was Villeneuve. Alex Yoon is... Do you mind? Get out my way. Right. Oh, you can use the right stick for acceleration and braking. Like that. A lot of PS2 era racing games, like Tucker Race Driver also did this. You could use the right stick for accelerate and brake. Oh, T-Bone Villeneuve. I've absolutely yeeted him. Just get so yeeted, son. But yeah, the handling in these games... Oh my... Really? Really? I've just been humped by a Toyota. I mean, this is brutal. Now, if you fancy giving clipping a go, that first lap just deserves to be a clip all on its own. So, having started on pole, we are now in 17th. So, you know, this is going well. Oh, nice line from the final corner, though. Oh, we're going to get the slipstream. We're going to overtake someone. Never mind that it's Minardi. I don't give a toss. Oh, God. Oh, where am I going? Oh, no. Oh. This is also another hallmark of PS2 era racing games. The grass is like quicksand. It's like you ran over grass. It's like driving over sheets of Velcro. You've just put in your best time so far. Yay! Shut up. I think it's just a hallmark of F1 games that you have to have a very uninformative engineer. Sorry, I've just seen something in chat that I don't quite recognise, but I'm trying to drive as... AJ, what have I told you about trying to read SATO? Oh my god, I'm not going to lose position. Yes! Haha, fuck you. Alan McNish is like, what the fuck is this? You fucking bastard. Ali! Oh, for fuck's sake. So that's actually what I'm going to be like if you try sending it down here. Oh no. Right, so there's precisely one corner of this track that I'm not bad at. And unsurprisingly, it's the oval corner. He's waiting to send it. He is just waiting. Oh, it's a cheer from Wireless Racer. Thank you. Did not recognise what that icon was in chat. I'm like, what is this? Oh, we've cleared away from McNish. Can I just say, I'm very glad I've done a quick race beforehand, because if I jump straight into a full-length Aussie Grand Prix on this... the absolute fuckery. Yay! I don't care. I love the fact that your race engineer is updating you on like who's in the points. You're like, I don't care. I'm in 17. Oh, always forget how tight that turn is. Oh no! There we go. Are we going to be able to protect 16th place? Thank you. It's still shit. Ah! I just nearly crashed adjusting my glasses. A clip has happened. Who was that clipped that? Is that Nay? Or was Jason arrived in SATO and I didn't notice? Anyway, we're going to come home. Well, we started on the pole and the finish probably closer to where we should have started. No! It's 5 laps, isn't it? Bollocks! Oh my god, look, it's a long front straightaway here. Jesus. Okay. Oh, we're catching up here. Come on, let's go! I've figured out how to drive. Which is useful. And they did once give a race seat to Yuji Ide. As long as I'm better than him. And he was like the most banter appointment in F1 history. No, actually, that would be Chanuk Nissani. Such a shame Nissani didn't actually start a race. He was apparently 14 seconds off the average pace. And he complained because his car was handling too well. He was like, my car has too much grip. And the engineer's like, right, not enough grip. Wait, did you say too much grip? Yeah, I did. So it handles too well. Yes. Do you realise no one has ever said that before in the history of Formula 1? Yes. I'm aware I've said that. I want my car to handle worse. In retrospect, he could have been an NASCAR driver. My car is sliding, wrecking loose, and I love it. Okay. You'll do well round here. Imagine that. Oh, go on. Up the inside of my teammate. Yeah, we made another pass. Fuck yeah. Come on. Oh, there's a big battle pack up ahead. 14, 30. There's 3 cars at least up ahead. Can we make something happen? Oh, send it. Oh, where am I even going? Oh, yes. Yes, thank you, whoever that Jaguar was. Oh, someone clip that. A 360 yeet. 360 no-scope of a yeet there. And I think that was Villeneuve. If it was sweet revenge for earlier. Well, our teammate's back behind us. Oh, he's trying to... Oh, he's not happy. He's like, why is my teammate so terrible and yet somehow passing us? I'm not having this. Oh, no. There's that BAR behind us. He's going to be angry. Right. Some more sandage. Some more... Lucky Quick Race doesn't have any sort of penalties on it, does it? I don't know what layout of the track you're doing, but... Freestyle, man. It's like Need for Speed Pro Street. Wow, you were 3 seconds faster than the sector shootout time there. How did that happen? Well, there's 5 corners in that sector, and I did one of them. I'd straight line the rest. Okay, buddy, you do your thing. Wow, Ryan Cooper, he's so awesome, man. Because he cheats. We passed someone else. It's a drag race to the line. And we're just going to rinse the... Well, we've passed both the BARs now.
And that's the end of the race. What a great afternoon.
I mean, I dispute that, James Allen, but, you know. Come on, you bum. Right, who was it? Right, we finished 12th. And it was Panis. So it was Villeneuve that we absolutely yeeted on. I love it. Try Toyota at Austria. Okay, nice. Johnson, it's James. Less downforce, please, engineers. I want to fly. It was Nay clipping. Well done, Nay. Yeah. We'll probably do some quick races before. Then we'll dedicate the final 2 hours to an actual race. some actual racism. Check the MFD for a new strategy option. Maximum yeetage. Another 5-lapper. What was it? What was the request? Squad up, Black and Miles here. Right. So what was the request? Nay wanted Monaco. But before that, Eli58 said try Toyota Austria. So I'm going to do that. Right, so we have Mick Salo, who for a while substituted for Michael Schumacher, I think. When Schumacher yeeted so hard he smashed into a wall and broke both his legs. He was like, I know I'm Michael Schumacher, but even I can't, I'm not that good. So Mick Salo was like, all right, I'll do the thing. And there's Alan. Okay, we have to do it. Just for the potential for Ali. Oh, for fuck's sake. 360 yeet. I love it. Right, where's Austria? No, there's... There we go. Großer Preis von Österreich. It's the Österreich wing, or at the time it was known as the A1 ring, and then when it came back it was the Red Bull ring. Are there actually any differences between this version and the Red Bull ring? There really isn't, is there? Right, this time I'm going to not start at the front, because I don't think that went very well for anyone. Twitch being a knob. Oh, Jason is here! Jason is here now. Now he doesn't have to worry so much about clipping. Well, he's been doing quite well in your absence. Although no one... It's like, you know, a mere mortal clipping, and then Jason the Jedi arrives. And he's like, step down. I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. You could say. Haha. Anyway. No more unfunny mid-2010s F1 memes. I've just remembered the terrible WTF1 memes. I've just remembered WTF1. That's enough for me to be just like... chundering. You remember the bit in Sonic 06 in the beatdown? Now he's just like, this is setting up a romance between Sonic and the human princess. And I'm just like, bleh! A Jedi wouldn't be late. Well, you know. Oh, it's raining. Oh, I don't like this. Oh my god, what? Okay. Well, I had a shit start and so did everyone else. Let's go! I like how the engine sounds subtly different in these games as well, because they're all V10 engines, but... Okay! If you notice, even in modern F1, the engines do sound subtly different. Right, we sent it at the first corner, we've made up... 6 positions! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Toyota! Fuck yeah! Jesus Christ, we have got speed! Oh my god! I've just spun in front of a load of cars. Completely didn't shat myself there. Oh my god. What sort of... Oh. What's going on? That is a version of that corner. It's like full on uphill right. Another 360. Too much 360 no-scoping out here. I've only lost position in all that. That's nice. Oh, can I shoot the gap? Oh yeah. Bollocks, I over-yeeted. Oh no, I've over-yeeted. Oh, pubes. Oh, someone's retired. I think I just heard the engineer say something about Benaldi. Oh, we're down to 18th. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ow. Okay. There we go. We're not lost. There we go. Right, we're back up to speed. And there's the 1 clip per stream average. Right, we've got some... Oh, no. Oh, no. We have now crashed every single corner on this track now. I think the one difference is basically, yeah, it has tarmac runoffs now. I like the fact on the mini-map it doesn't just note the position on the track of the leader. It shows where your teammate is as well. So despite all that, my teammate's barely up the road from me. Right, okay, comeback time, let's do this. What the? Okay, focus. This is the Cassius Ono sequence. Oops. What the? Okay. What, you didn't pay for me to hump walls, Nick? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't pay anything. You pay for what you get, son. Unless he's secretly subscribed, in which case, I take that back. Well, oh god, I nearly crashed. Oh god. Right, okay. Let's not suck on 3. 3, 2, 1, break.
Great first sector. That's the fastest time.
Really, really, is it? Is it now? How am I still catching up to people?
Severe mechanical problems for Yano trolley. Looks like
Oh, someone else is blown up.
Yano trolley has blocked up.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Race pace just increased.
2 people have blown up. Yeah, Jason, I was just driving along like an old woman before you got here. There's an old man looking over his horn ring glasses and just going round the roundabout 20 times.
Fantastic second sector. That's the fastest time you've set so far.
Can you stop patronising me, race engineer? Stop it. Captain Condescension over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's better. I've done 2 corners without flying off. I'm 11 seconds behind the nearest car. What the hell? Wow. Okay, so the elevation change going up to turn 1 so hard it actually slows the car down. I'm last on the road, is what I'm saying. Come on. Gaining. Gaining. Or is that blue mark just whoever's up the road from me? Wait, there is someone there. We are gaining. Anyway. I really hope it's not raining in Australia when we do the full-length race. That would just be bollocks on toast. Truly's out, so this is a realistic game. No, it's not. If it was realistic, we'd all be stuck behind the Truly train right now.
That's a brilliant first sector. Clearly
Why didn't more teams hire Jarno Trulli? He'd be the perfect teammate. Have him qualify first and second, have your good guy just fly off into the lead, and then Trulli sit in second and block the entire field. Or is that what people already did? I don't know. All I remember is that he was supposed to be on pole for the 2005 US Grand Prix, and then he was just like, nah. As well as 3/4 of the grid like, nah, fuck this. We're not going to use chewing gum for tyres.
second sector. The quickest you've been through there.
It's weird, the handling's sort of... It's like you turn from the centre of the car. If you see what I mean, like, look, when I... Rip. It's like there's a sort of ball or a wheel in the middle of the car that you pivot on. It's not bad. I mean, it's not realistic, but it's not bad. It is very understeery, though. These cars turn like the Titanic. How do I always get... I know! What is it with this racing? We're about to pass someone, though. Do we go for the yeet? Of course we do. It's us. Yep. Oh, go on. Get it. Yes! A clean pass. A clean pass has actually happened live on stream. Oh my, it's turning like it's a Beyblade. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, actually. Oh, excuse me. Understeer. Oh, God.
Race leader is starting his final lap.
Oh, no.
Seems to be having mechanical difficulties. Looks like an engine failure.
Someone else has blown up. What is going on? Someone else has blown up. Yes, there we go. Only another 20 laps of this track and we'll figure this out. Fortunately, we've only got one more in this race. You see, I've redone my... Oh, there's a smoking Honda. BAR, whatever. Oh, there we go. Please tell me that was Villeneuve. I'll laugh. I'll laugh my bollocks off. Oh, this is why I must stop reading Chateau mid-race. Oh. Anyway. So, well, we're not lost. I think that's the only pride we... There's a car up ahead! Oh, you're kidding me. Come on, we got to do this. We've got to be able to make this. Come on. Oh! This is how bad the Minardis are. We've had the worst race imaginable. I mean, you're terrible, mate. Alex Young.
Monaco has won the race. He's finished.
Was it live slow, don't die, Young? Oh! Why can I not do corners on this track? Get out of the way. Stay out of my way, I should say. Oh, go on. Might we be able to go the rest of the race without falling off? Well, we're 12th. Wow. Wow, what a demonstration of how bad the Minardis are. I mean, as if me catching up and passing both of them comfortably wasn't a demonstration of that. Bit of bad timing, all four of the Honda engines in Japan were fine. Wow. It's the total opposite of the Austrian Grand Prix.
Championship standings.
Barricado do Brasil. The sloth motto. There we go. Oh, we've got plenty of time for a few more races. I don't even know how long a full Australian Grand Prix will take in this game. It'll just be at like 11 o'clock at night. He's like, why are you still streaming? My parents be like, please, shut up. Right. What do we do now? Someone requested Monaco. Well, I'm definitely not using a crap car for that. It was Villeneuve. Who do we pick? Who do we pick? I'm picking a McLaren because Mercedes, and I'm picking Dave. I'm picking Big Dave. Big Dave Batiste. There we go. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start there. Nay said Monaco. I kind of hate you for it. This is not going to end well. You do understand. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do the thing that I always forget to do until like an hour or two into the stream. Hello. If you are new around here, please do hit the follow button up there to be notified of when we're going live on Twitch. Please do subscribe if you're feeling generous. There's also a tip link down there, a Streamlabs link thingy-bob down there. Not mandatory at all, but if you're feeling generous and want to support what we do, unlike Michael Peanut Schumacher over there, also subscribe to our YouTube channel where we put all our VODs up, and we have exclusive Friday videos. Get banged. I just sent it on Michael Schumacher whilst promoting the Twitch channel. This is the future of motorsport, folks. Oh, he's counter-sending. Alright, this pleb. I'm not having this. Ow, ow, ow. I'm in a Schumacher sandwich. I'm in a Schumacher sandwich with extra cheese. With extra Brazilian cheese. Right, some sendage is about to occur. We're wheel banging. I'll put you in the harbour, mate. Put you in the sea. You're like Twitter, get in the sea. Up the tunnel. I've done quite well in this game, I have to say. Oh no! Nobody noticed. We're good. We're good, boys. Leg it. No one saw anything. Oh, no. Oh, they've put walls here. Okay. Maybe that's how Monaco used to be before they opened that bit up. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's... What is this bit? The swimming pool. RACECAR. Lowe's. Home improvement. I don't know. There we go. We somehow managed to maintain second basically by bodying everyone into the pool. Bodying everyone into the yachts. So now, Michael Schumacher, 1v1 me, bro. We're gaining. Actually, AI must be set on really pathetic levels, but it's kind of balanced out my pathetic lack of skill at this game, so... If anyone ever stumbles on this stream and be like, well, you're not very good at this, are you? It's like, yeah. It's like Nay that time someone randomly showed up on one of his Retro Lounge streams and was like, man, I could beat you, I could thrash you 1v1 at this game, fam. And he was just like, yeah. And the guy was just like, oh, and left. It was like, it's very hard to have an argument with someone who immediately agrees with you. Right, this time, I've done the chicane. Yes, look at that. Oh, this was probably my favourite sector at Monaco, this bit here. Is this the swimming pool, the harbour? I don't know. Then this can just get fucked. Like, I'm one of the weird people that actually likes Monaco as a track. Just, you know, just boring races there. It's like Singapore. Singapore Grand Prix is legit my favourite Grand Prix on the current calendar. Because it has, like, an element of endurance and stamina and, like, attrition to it. It is a bit of a slog, and sometimes it's quite boring. But other years where people start falling out and things happen, it's quite entertaining. I enjoy it. Anyway, Schumacher, mate. Oh, let's try and go around the outside up there. At whatever corner that is. Ugh. we send it down at the hairpin? Can we send it down at the hairpin? Who's fastest? Me?
Time to chasing cars increasing.
We're getting away from Barry the cello behind us. Actually impressed at how well we're sticking with Schumacher. You can tell this is the 2002 season because it's just like Schumacher. The rest of the field. Oop. Didn't straight line the bus stop again. Obviously getting so much better at this track. Oh, there's the bounce of the wall. Okay. Oops. It'll be very interesting once damage is actually on in the full-length Australian Grand Prix. Ow! There we go. Still there. We are just waiting. And because this is me, the old adage that Monaco... it's so hard to overtake in Monaco. No, it's not. You just need to yeet. Oh! Like Sergio Perez basically... Oh, go on! Mate! M9! This is more like 2019 F1. Hello, Ferrari. Nice power unit you've got there. Shame it's not a Mercedes. Bye. Is he going to try and yeet up the inside? Oh my god, of course he is. He's Schumacher. Oh my... He's yeeting around the outside. Okay. It's basically final boss time. I like it though when like the best drivers in a racing game feel like the final boss of that game. Like in a Colin McRae rally game, like of course Colin McRae is going to be the best driver in the game. I think there was even a mode in some of the NASCAR games around this time where it was like beat the king or so. Oh! We'll ignore that. There you go. Just let him get back that distance I completely gained on him there. Yeah, there was a mode in NASCAR 2000 which was like beat the king, and you'd like go head to head in like boss fights at each track against Richard Petty, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh. There we go. That is the only way to take half the corners here. To make it sound like you got constipation. There we go. Yeah, I was saying, Sergio Perez basically became one of my boys a few seasons ago. He's kind of out of the boy stable now for being a bit of a pleb. But then I sort of come back around to him and stuff. But he originally got into the boy stable because when in 2013 he joined McLaren just as they started becoming a bit shit. At Monaco, he just like yeeted on everyone. I think he annoyed Kimi Räikkönen, and then he just crashed for girls. It's like, now, do you know what? I like it. God loves a trier, apparently, and so do I.
Michael Schumacher is falling behind. You're leaving him standing. Keep it going.
I'm what? I think he just said something good. I'm doing it. Maybe I'm just good at this track because it's a street circuit. I just bounce off the walls. I just go straight. I just don't go straight off into the gravel. He's still there, though. He's lurking. He is just waiting. Oh, no. Not put brake markers! Still there. Still there. Michael. I'm about to get beaten by Dave. Do you realise this? This is like NBA Showtime again. I've got a teammate called Brent Barry. Oh my god, he sent it! He's going to try and yeet around the outside of the... Oh, has he crashed? I think he has. I don't know what's happened. But we're still in the lead. And we're going to win. We're going to actually win a race in this game. Where's the finish line? Yeah! 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 I've crashed. Oh man, what a race.
Absolutely delighted with this win. A fantastic effort from him. Everything
The AI's glitching out. I can't navigate out that tire wall.
10 points for his team.
Camera's screwing up. Oh, this is great.
Let's go over briefly to the podium celebrations. Then we'll take
Oh, right, okay. Black and Mod's blowing up. Oh, there was supposed to be a podium cutscene, okay. I'm going to start calling Jason the mailman. Carl Malone and Nate's John Stockton. Nice. Except Nate has a championship. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. It's like Exhibit found out you just like turns. Right, okay. So British Pokemon and Rainmeister explaining in chat that it was 03 or 04 they reprofiled the second part of the swimming pool chicane to add those curbs in. And it's Dave across the line. What was that, race engineer? I can't hear you. This V10's blowing my fucking eardrums. Brilliant. Okay. What time have we got? Oh, plenty of time. Let's do one more quick race. Chatto, vote for where and who with. Go. Meanwhile, I shall finish my tea. Oh, I might actually get a bottle of water while you're doing that. Do. Ebby, you can take over the mic for a moment. There you go. Entertain people. And there we go, we're back. So, Ebby, what did you say to them? Nothing? Okay. He's a bit camera shy. Monza, Ferrari, Schumi. Good one. Is Japan at Suzuka? Right, okay. Well, Ferrari seems to be the obvious one. And I like the sound of Suzuka, actually. So let's do that. I'm not going to be Schumacher, because I have this weird thing of not being... Like, in racing games, I don't like actually driving as a good driver, because I'm like, that's not realistic at all. Like, in career mode, it's, like, believable that I could drive for someone mediocre if I was actually a driver going up the ranks. So we're going to be Barry the Cello. We're not doing Monaco. We're just not. Right, what was it? Suzuka. Yes! Yes! We're on the pole, apparently. Schumacher 6th. Okay. Well, Michael Schumacher is. Ralph Schumacher 2nd. Schumacher is 2nd. Ralph. Barry's cello. Oh, Barry the Cello. Doesn't he have the record for, like, most ever Grand Prix starts? With, like, 5 million of them or something. Have you lads played the new Hot Pursuit? Left off the list of NFS games better than Pro Street? Yeah, nay. I've got a bone to pick with you, actually, because you also left Carbon off that list. I'm not having that. But I think Nay's played that, but not me. Anyway, run away. Let's go. Ralph. Excuse me. Oh my. Do you mind? I've just been bodied down into turn 1. But I'm not happy with this. Right, I'm definitely not happy with this. Oh, God. I've just remembered I'm not actually that good at the... Alright. Oh, my God. Right, it's carnage. It is absolute mayhem. Right, both the McLarens have absolutely dry-rimmed me on that first lap. Hope you at least brought some anusol, lads. Right. Also, I've now got to learn the track as well, which is difficult. And up the inside, there we go. And up the outside and Punterino. I mean, basically we've got to pass however we can at the moment. Past the Orang boy, which is somehow up in 8th. Fair play. Random helicopter above the track. It's not quite Ridge Racer Type 4 levels of floating like millimetres above the cockpits of the car, so I'll let it slide. Let it fly even. And up towards 130R for the first time. Oh, slipstream! Oh my God. I'm in the OG Ferrari. You may as well be driving Renault Clios. In a straight line. Oh my God! Whoops! Yeetage! Oh, there's my teammate! Hang on, Mike! I'm coming for you! I'm coming for you, Deirdre! Just ended Felipe Massa. I forget which members of that the F1 community, our F1 community, the Motorsport 101 F1 community, hates who. Everyone hates Max Verstappen, that's obvious. And then some other people, like Chris Cook, hates everyone that's not called, whose name doesn't start with a V and ends with Taz. Oh, do you mind? Who is this peanut in the Sauber anyway? Is that Massa? Is it Massa, mate? Mate, you're just salty because in a few years from now you're going to go on to win a title for 2 minutes. You're going to be world champion for 90 seconds. Oh my God! They're getting into it behind us. Oh no, it's Nick Heidfeld. Okay. You're too mediocre. Oh my God! 360, bro. Heidfeld's trying to take advantage and you still can't. Goodbye. Goodbye! Right, I mean, where is the rest of the field now? I've got some catching up to do. I'm not with old friends from uni. Although that did happen yesterday. I randomly posted something on Instagram, and then a friend of mine from uni randomly was like, "Hey, you do realise I'm living, like, in the next town over from you?" I was like, "Yeah, my god!" We haven't talked in, like, 5 years. So, we'll hopefully catch up at some point. That's nice. Oh, well, I mean, it's not really a chicane, is it? It's more just a sort of kink, left-right kink. Yay, a fast lap or something. Oh, I'm coming up on a Dave. Oh, mate, I'm about to wreck a Dave. Oh, no, yeah, that is Dave. Right, bang. Understood. Oh, I don't care. Wish there was a setting in F1 games to be like, what information do you want the race engineer to tell you? It's like I'm unsubscribing from a useless mailing list. This website wants to send you weekly newsletter, daily updates, monthly offers, up to the second information on what our CEO's chosen for breakfast. Do you want to unsubscribe from all of that? Yes. I want to unsubscribe from my race engineer. Does he want to send you... Okay, I mean, that... just some Pontorino there. Just ploughed David Coulthard out of the way. Yeah, I think that blue dot on the map must be your teammate. Team! Right, so somewhere up ahead is Schumacher. And by dint of that, is the leader. Like, generally during his F1 career, wherever Michael Schumacher was, the lead was either pretty close or right on top of him because he was the leader by, like, a lap. Can't remember what... It was definitely 2004 was one of the beatdown seasons. Where it was just like, Ferrari. 2 laps later, 3rd place. Oh, God, what am I doing? Nobody noticed. Oh, God, from a distance, it almost looked like an Arrows is in 3rd. It is our teammate, though. Big Mike. Big Mikey himself. Who we're just going to slipstream past. Right. Yo, Mike, I'll take over from here. Struggling to... No, Michael. Oh, God, there's no team orders here. Team's like, excuse me, you're in a Ferrari leading Michael Schumacher. What are you doing? Please return to your station immediately. Please return to your position on Michael Schumacher's gearbox immediately. No, I refuse to. I will lead the Ferrari resistance in this race. Schumacher can't do it. Someone else won't. Oh, now I'm just holding up Schumacher. Okay, the race engineer's ignoring my off. There you go. Alright, so I think it's the 2 Williams running 1-2. So was it this season they were actually quite good? Because I remember 2003 was quite competitive. Like, Ferrari, McLaren and Williams were all, like, pretty close together. Like, Schumacher only won the title in, like, the final few rounds. Whereas, I think in 2004 and maybe 2002 as well, or 2001, it was one of those where it was just like, wow. So I wonder who's going to win the race today, guys. Is it going to be a Ferrari driven by Michael Schumacher? Well, tough call. Is Godzilla out on the track eating his car? No. Oh my God. That was totally legal. See you later, lads. Run away. Run away. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank. It reminds me of Toka 2 touring cars. The race engineer in that was quite entertaining to listen to. In a sort of bad voice acting kind of way. Whenever you set a fast lap, excuse me! Do you mind? Juan? Would you give me Juan moment? He'd be like, whenever you did a fast lap, he'd just go, hell of a lap. That's the quickest time so far. And then on the final lap, he'd go, final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap. And then when he went in the pits, like, oh my... Juan! Oh no, that's Ralph. Oh my God, they're banging into each other now. They're going rogue. Both of them. Right, run away. They're having a civil war. Oh my God, they're also blocking my teammate. Is there a way I can help my teammate here? Oh no, I am developing a misfire. Oh dear. How has that... Oh, bollocks. Well, it's up to you now, Michael. I've sacrificed myself for you. Oh my god, if I just go flat out through the final chicane, could I still win? Can I get some Ys in chat for that? I deserve some Ys for that. Not Fs, Ys. Or Ls. I'll accept Ls as well. Oh! I deserve some Ls for that. Although, unbelievably... Right, and that's just a straight line, so there we go. Oh, go on! Yeah, that was totally legal. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, wow. And Michael Schumacher was still third. Pleb. Useless.
Before we leave you, let's take a quick look at the race results.
It's the first game without Murray Walker. Oh, no. The two F1 cars love each other very much. Red 5 standing by. That joke's on you. I'm old and not in F1. You're doing his best Lakers impression. What? Being good and then being like, actually, we've got LeBron James, but fuck it. Why should we be good? Right, it is now past second. It is now 7 o'clock. So, let us now do simulation. Race weekend. That's got to be the one, isn't it? Yeah. Race weekend. Right. And I'm going to pick this car for the specific reason of you're about to be introduced to my original F1 boy. Him! SATO! My original F1 boy. King of boys. He's the king of the boy stable. Despite now winning an Indy 500. That sounds weird to say. He is King Boy. I think I was a bit of a... Not now, SATO. I think he was like a kind of like Schumacher and Hakkinen back in the day. And then I just liked how this guy in the random Jordan was just like yeeting it on everyone. Whether it worked or not. Most of the time it didn't. But he'd also randomly get really good results out of nowhere sometimes. But yeah, we're going to drive as him. Because fuck it. And, oh, there we go. Australian Grand Prix. Oh, do we need to select the distance? We might have needed to select the distance, guys. Still don't know how this game works. This is literally like the second time I've ever played this game. This is basically what some of these streams are going to be for us now. No attack, no chance. Yep. That was basically what was, like, sellotaped to the inside of Sato's visor. Oh, we get a cutscene. Good. FMV. He was Kamui Kobayashi's spirit animal. Yes, he was. Australian Grand Prix. Track preview. Garage. Grid positions. We don't have any. We've got all the practice sessions. Okay. So, is there any... We can't change the distance, can we? Track preview. What even is that? I miss Spiders, Fosters, Australia. What power unit did Jordan use? They technically used an engine because power units are an engine and hybrid thing together. That's why they're called power units now. What game is the next completes after Dirt Rally 2.0? Good question. I don't even know if I'm going to finish Dirt Rally 2.0. It just got a lot. Like, I like the game, but it's just so intense. Like, it stopped being fun when I was grinding it every week. So, I don't know. We'll see. A hamster on a mix of gas, cocaine, and Red Bull. That's actually the correct answer. Believe it or not. It's my game. Race distance. Simulation race distance, 100%. There you go. Difficulty. Rookie. Oh, can we change everything on rookie? Right, okay. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. There we go. Right. Yep, okay, that's saved. But it will be in a minute. Done all that, okay. Alright, so race distance, 100%, definitely. Maybe. PSA, do not give hamsters cocaine. Yes. Yeah, don't do that. Yes, I would like to overwrite save data. Maxed out for the bands. For the banter! What, are you pitching that as a career mode? Leave. Leave immediately. Right. Race weekend. Jordan. Sato. Australia. Let's do this. Spirit. Fuck off. Oh, man. Failures are scarily common, FYI. Okay. So if we get 69 out of 70 laps in and the engine's just like, no, fuck this. NFS under... No. No, nay. No. I already did Pro Street. That'd be a short complete. So there's like 2 championships in it. Right, so garage. Dry. Hard. For now. Track preview. What's track preview? Oh, it's this. It's just James Allen being like, oh, this is great banter. I mean, Australia. This is great Australia. Oh, look at the 2D cutouts in the ground. Not like a Cluedo board.
From Adelaide in 1996. The season opener always provides the first real indication of each team's competitiveness.
You don't say. What, it's almost like testing doesn't actually mean jack.
This year took place in January and February. Reliability is always a worry.
Back to Gran Turismo 2. That's not a bad shout, actually.
As Formula 1
I think I just saw Nate end of friendship.
And development of the race cars is therefore relatively
My
limited.
next challenge belt pick. If the first one didn't. Right, well, that's the track preview. That was a thing. So, Friday practice. Let's do that. Outlap, garage, cameras, full time. Let's go out with 15 minutes to go. Yeah, let's do that. Well, once everyone else mystically leaves. Nah, neither of those things. Not fucking doing... What is going on? Has everyone only just left the garage because I'm leaving? Is that it? Oh, wow. James, I'm not nerd cubed. I'm not going to... Conga. It really is. Well, so here's Human Centipede 4. Send it on, everyone. In 2002, there was actually a rule where you couldn't overtake after leaving the pit lane. Bye. Oh, where's the corner? Uh-oh. Might actually have a crash in one of these sessions to see what the damage is like. Now, also, I've generally not been too bad at Albert Park in these games. Been pretty decent. Well, ish. Oh, that's a bit tighter than in other games, though. Oh, whoops. World Super is the only game that you can complete by driving in a straight line. There's another corner there. There's a shortcut there. Oh, no, actually, we're in simulation now. We can't do that. Oh, my God. They're 3 wide in front of us. Oh, my. Oh, my. Well, there's our answer. There's our answer on how the damage works. My wing's gone. Well, it's a nice experimental low downforce package being run by Jordan this year. This year. Oh my God, the top speed is going to be insane. It's time to fly. Oh my God, the speed. Oh, someone's fallen off. What sort of lap can I put? I'm actually going to do a lap with no front wing. See what we can do. I need to practice anyway. I'm probably going to lose my wing in the race at some point. It's actually not affecting the handling that much. It's really not. Oh my God, low downforce. Speed! Speed! Oh, shit. Oh, no. Whoops. Okay, there we go. The low downforce package definitely working here. It's AJ Styles TNA theme here. Oops. There we go. Okay, so the damage is quite forgiving. It took a pretty big impact with the wall for me to lose a wing, and I've taken some more bumps and scrapes in this lap. Oh, go on. Dudes, why are you all so slow? Oh, no. That's why. They were braking for that corner. Oh my god. Oh, how many people am I going to send it on down here? Okay. Also, is there... There's no way, seemingly, to show, like tyre degradation or fuel use. Just wondering about that. Oh, you can use the D-pad to adjust, like, the... You can use the D-pad to end the Jaguar. Oh, man. Right, you can use the D-pad to adjust the level of traction control and, I assume that's brake bias. So, no brake bias at all. I am completely neutral brakes. I am a centrist brake. Right, what sort of lap are we going to put in? Oh my god, it's 137 the fastest. Speed! Oh my god, 135 dead. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! I should probably go back to the garage now, shall I? Yeah, let's do that. And we mean everyone. There's the Merc flipping at Le Mans. This race presented by Armbar Arcade Airlines. Vanquish. Okay, I've heard of that a little bit. Braking for corners is overrated. Ayrton Senna Johnson. Oh my god. I might genuinely have just been fastest. Has that happened? Has that... We just... We were the fastest by 2 seconds. With no front wheel. Oh, lads. Oh, lads. We've got this one in the bag. Oh, man. We have got this one in the bag. I'm so confident I'm going to skip qualifying already. Oh, there's a wall of text here. He did for Pro Street AJ. People will be trying to convince me that Enslaved was a good game for 360, but I'm not... Still keeping up with the clipping. Good on you, Jason. Well, technically, what I did with Pro Street, James, is I've played Pro Street before, and people were like... Some people are like, no, but it is good. I'm like, really? Is it? Checks. I've just checked. It isn't. I like the sort of floating weather symbol over there. And today, the weather is going to be sunny across the track. Look at him there. It's just sort of happy sun there, just bobbing around. You're right there, son. Gave it too many hacks. Hacks? Chances, yeah.
It was an all Ferrari
if you don't punt someone into a wall of open straightaway, you're no longer a racing driver. Yeah, whatever. James Allen is saying something. Right, do you know what? I'm just going to go out. Fuck it. Just go out immediately before everyone else. Set a time and see if they can beat it. Go on, I dare you. I think I'm still on hard tyres as well.
Williams and the other top teams will do their best to prevent them from doing so.
Okay, let's see how they get on. Alright, where we go. The question is, am I actually going to be slower or faster without front wing? Is the question. Braking! Now, the glorious V10 era of F1 that some people tell us will solve all of F1's problems if we put 4 more cylinders back on the engines. That's all we're missing at the moment. That's all we're missing at the moment, lads. That's all it is. Make F1 great again. Or Grid 10 or something. I'm so tempted just to take that first right-hander there. It's like I think it's in Toca Race Driver 3 at Silverstone. A lot of the little sharper corners have like much less sharp corners that aren't part of the actual track layout, but you can just take them instead. Track limits, what are they? Everyone else is like, I'm going to slow down for the corner, and you're just like, whee! No, what are you talking about, mate? That corner's flat out. It's like doing Le South and just being like, and here's the first lap of Le Mans and the Toyota. Oh my god. Maybe that's what they should do. You know this whole controversy in WEC about how the ACO just bent over back to be like, hey Toyota, you've actually stuck around in the series, so we're just going to suck you off. Privateer Le Mans prototypes, really? You want to actually be competitive? Fuck you. Maybe that's how they can balance it. That's all they do. It's like, right, you know what? Toyota are going to be faster, they're going to have bit of pit strategy, blah, 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 blah. But the other Le Mans prototypes, the other LMP1s, don't have to run the chicanes on the Mulsanne. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe during the race, if someone gets too far behind, they'll just be like, and circuit breaker activated. This car can now just skip both the chicanes to help catch up. Amazing. Never let me run the ACO. I mean, it's debatable whether I do a better job, but whatever. So this lap's going okay so far. It's this corner that there we go. That corner is way tighter than it is in the more recent F1 games, or it feels it anyway. Especially in F1 2018. Right. Not the first right, the second one. This one. Whoops. There we go. Apparently this is from an era where Honda actually made semi-decent race engines, apparently. Oh god, are we still going to get fast lap? I'm really hoping that Friday practice was like teams running like race simulation or something. Although, it's a full-length race, I will fuck it up somewhere. That'll be like my own balanced performance. But the Jordan's dominating everyone. What do we do for parity? Don't worry. It's driven by Takuma AJ Sato. The yeetiest combo to ever yeet in oh, wow. Oh, wow. 30, 31, 30... 1 minute 32.3. So I'm just going to go to the garage now. And wait for everyone to try and do something about that. Oh, that's a nice touch. Have I ever thought about expanding from racing games for streams? Nay will tell you, I've been discussing that recently. Yes, Nay mentioned about that. Because, like, I don't know, I like doing hot race car nights, but, like, at the same time, the whole point of me doing Armbar Arcade with Nay was partly because I got sick of just playing racing games on One Sports Plays, but we'll see about it. I don't think hot race car nights is going anywhere anytime soon, but I will be looking for more excuses to stream other games at some point. In fact, I have a game lined up for a streaming complete series that's very much not a racing game, can confirm that. Right. Well, I'm 148 from a Minardi, that's good. I mean, the opposite of that. Lap times. And we're still 5 seconds faster than Ralf Schumacher. BOP is Johnson's incompetent driver. Suns versus Knicks for first draft pick. Green shells. Mario Kart boost packs. Oh, man. It's not Spyro, Jason, although that is a contender, because I fucking love Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. And I would play the original Spyro 3. I want to get Spyro Reignited, but if I played it, I don't know, I might do Spyro 3 on Reignited. Excuse me. Is anyone gonna improve? I have just bodied the field, haven't I? Let the bodies hit the floor. Has actually just happened, doesn't it? Wow. I didn't see... Now, I swear to God, on the difficulty screen, I didn't see... Did Rookie set the AI even worse? Did that happen? I can't have done, because there was nothing on there about difficulty settings. Vanquish needs the love. I will endeavour to find a copy of it. And, of course, my copy of this game has no instruction manual. Jason, can you do me a favour? Can you look up this game and see if the difficulty level, if Rookie, Semi-Pro and Pro changes the difficulty level of the AI? Could you do that, please? GTA 4. My least favourite GTA game, so no. Saints Row 2? What I like to think of as the actual GTA 4. And no one's going to beat it, are they?
We're at the end of the qualifying session, so let's take a look.
We've just qualified on the pole.
Grid slots for tomorrow's race.
A well-deserved pole position for Takuma Sato. With him on the front
Without
row
looking,
of the grid,
yes.
in second place is
Okay.
Ralf Schumacher.
Maybe an issue here, lads.
Montoya
I
lines
may have
up third.
accidentally, because I was on semi-pro and that mounted some challenge. Like, not much, but some. About Prototype. Never played it. I will at some point. Dirt 2 or 3, maybe. Blur, maybe. Blur I do want to play. If we're talking about complete series, we'll see. Me and Nay both have games that we want to play. Right. Options. Game. Difficulty. Pro. Right, the only thing that's an issue there is ABS brakes are off. That might be a big issue. John, so you playing on pay driver mode? Yeah, I really am. This is about to be intriguing. ... Right. I mean, I was locking up with ABS brakes on. Wait, I turned off ABS brakes? And I was still that fast, really? My God, I'm going to shred the tyres anyway, but fuck it. Let's go pro. Let's do it. Still on simulation. Yep. Okay. Save changes. No. Yes, there we go. Are you playing on Joe Tackett mode? Yes, I am. Right. Is now where things going to get interesting. Potentially. I kind of hope so. Simulation. Race weekend. It's almost like we've done this a few times. Alright, so this time... Joe Tackett. The Joe Tackett song is out in force again. We banned... No, you should actually put that in the moderator thing for the chat. Yeah, we've seen this already. There you go. Should we just go straight to qualifying? Right, let's try qualifying again. This time.
Welcome to the qualifying session of the Australian Grand Prix. It was an all-Ferrari front row at last year's Australian Grand Prix.
It won't be this year.
Schumacher taking pole position from his
It'll be a red and yellow front row. Sorry, the chat on my phone just randomly reset.
Schumacher and David Coulthard rounded out the top 6. Ferrari will be keen to repeat this result, but I'm sure
okay, here we go.
Williams and the other top teams will do their best to
I'm looking forward to having qualified on pole to now qualify last. So, to be honest, I'm surprised I wasn't... Like, I noticed some lock-up at some of the corners, but there wasn't really that much, so... The ABS, or lack of, must be quite forgiving. Down here, I was getting a lot of lock-up issues. Whoops, there we go. I had issues at that corner, but they weren't lock-up based. There we go. Well, that's cool. I don't care. Can I filter that out of my spam inbox? Trundling around an empty racetrack, wondering if I'm suddenly going to be shit. I mean, in fairness, the way I was going, it would have been a pretty boring race. No lockups down there. Nice. I think I've mastered the handling, and to be fair, on simulation handling, it's a lot... It seems to turn a lot better. Interesting to know what that outlap was, what time it was. We need to hire a mod to moderate Jason. Okay, here we go. We're going to have a clean lap ahead of us. This is effectively one-shot qualifying. I'm just going to put down a lap. If it's a 1:32 again, then I'll leave it. Might be even faster, who knows? Oh, look at this. Can you see that I like this track? It's the corner I always fuck up, and I haven't fucked it up too much. So that's a good start, you know. Fairness, I was 5 seconds ahead of even the Ferrari on rookie. And I was quite a bit faster than the AI even on semi-pro when I got my shit together, so... We should still be competitive, he says. Even before they're all lapping like 121s. You just have to let go of the throttle for a second through there. Oh, brake really early for that corner. Really early. I braked yesterday for that corner. Yesterday, all my trouble seems so... Whoops. Oh, all my luck breaks seem so far away. Oh, Right, come on, come on. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, we're going to be faster. Oh my god, we're going to be even faster. 129.7. So we've gone 3 seconds faster again. So the AI now are going to have to be 8 seconds quicker in order to be even vaguely competitive. Are they going to be? Yes. Yes, actually, they are. Holy shit, the top guys are in the 25s. We are 14th as it stands. Okay. They have stepped up. Right then, okay. She's not even a daily drive. Joe Tackett's a wanker. Right, okay. This is very interesting. So, we have got the difficulty level that we wanted. Let's make some tweaks in the garage, shall we? Forward brake balance. Help counteract the destabilising effects of weight transfer. Now, as far as I know, if you bias it more to the back, it helps with lockup. So, we're going to do that. Oh, that's the forward brake balance. Right, okay, that doesn't make sense. Default brake balance, rearward. Default traction control, full. Let's make it medium, so we can let the rear tyres spin up a little bit. It gets around the corners fine. Automatic, we'll leave that. Front camber. We'll leave that. Front anti-roll. What's anti-roll? Can be balanced, reduced. You're not very specific with this. Harsh. The suspension is very harsh. Lower downforce. There's quite a few straights at Australia. Let's go for a low downforce, boy. See if that helps. Thin brakes as well, because there's not that much hard. We're on a soft compound tyre. That probably doesn't help. Okay, let's leave the brakes. Let's just go out there on soft tyres. So we haven't made any changes, basically. We've just gone out there on soft tyres. No, I don't want to do that. That. So, right, we've made some setup tweaks, which is put soft tyres on. The game just said, suck it. It might also not be because Yakuza O exists. MGS3 also still exists. Yes, I'm with you, Black and Mild. Low downforce would be horrible in Sector 1, but better in Sector 2 and 3. Yeah. Right then. Let's try that, shall we? Do it. Do it. Oh my god, is it raining? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's raining. What in the name of fuck? What is it with me and rain in F1 games? Oh, it's full on raining. Like, it's really raining now. Fuck this. Why did no one tell me it was raining? Alright, in which case... Lap times, outlap, garage, cameras. Does that tell you what the weather is? Yeah, it's very much still raining. Why does it always have to bloody rain in F1 games? Why? Right, okay. So, in theory, none of the times are going to be improved any. Forward time. Still very much raining. Why does it always rain on Asia? I don't know. Guys, I'm going to die. Okay, right, fuck it. We're going to quickly put on... where's the wet tyres? We're going to quickly put wet tyres on. Right, we're quickly going to put wet tyres on. No. Hang on. Did we just... Did it say my tyre selection? Yes, it did. Okay. No. Fuck it. Right. Let's do this. Said no one ever. I probably should have gone on intermediates, but fuck it. Yay. Nice to hear. Well, the doggo bit is nice. Can I somehow go faster than my dry lap? I have a feeling I know what the... Oh, someone's crashed, though. You can see you donut. Oh no. I hate rain. Why is it always got fucking rain in every fucking F1 game I play? Why? Why do you hate me? It said the session was going to be sunny. Where's this bollocks? The sky's still blue. I hate everything. Literally hate the world. Wow. Sunny. Look at it, the sky's blue. Why is it raining? You plebs. This game's a fucking liar. James Carmody making the bold claim that Rogue Warrior might be worse than Sonic 06. You know that's not going to help us play it just yet, because we're still kind of recovering from the trauma of Sonic 06. We are definitely very curious to play it. I'm also very curious to play. Was it called Sniper Ghost Warrior or something? It was one of the Sniper Ghost Warrior games that Zero Punctuation listed as one of their worst games of the year. Don't think it was last year. It might have been the year before. Curious to play that. Right. Here's our vain attempt to somehow go faster in the wet. It's fucking raining for some reason. In the dry. The Sniper 2 Ghost Warrior. Oh my god, we have the worst game ever. Alright, we go. Smash the first turn, though. Oh my... That dead Minardi... Oh, it's a dead Jaguar now. Alright, what's the first sector looking like? 27, 28... we're 2 seconds slow already. I mean, it's not going well. Fuck this. Hate the world. Why the fuck is it raining? Really? So we literally put in one lap and then couldn't improve. Yeah, look. Yeah, it's totally sunny, isn't it? It's always sunny. Because fuck weather. Right, let's make some changes. On the assumption that the next session is going to be dry. No fucking idea. I'm going to try thin brakes, no downforce, and... Why is it still on Inter? I don't understand. No, I'm good for now. Right. There's nothing here that says, like, what is going to be what? Throws up in mouth. When was the last wet Aussie Grand Prix? I don't know. Like the Sniper 2. Who did you find that said the Sniper 2's good? Is it like the dev's mum or something? Oh, praise the Lord, it's not raining. Right, here's the qualifying lap you didn't see in qualifying. Because we did one lap. Then went back, made some changes, came back out, and it started raining. For no reason whatsoever. Speed! Oh, there you go. Right, what was our first qualifying lap? A 1:27, was it? Or 28? Or 29? No, it was a 29, I think. Oh, I always get that corner confused. Not really noticing much of a change to the handling or anything yet. Well, oh, God. It is a bit twitchier, though. There is that. Oh, my God, the speed. This is interesting, though, because it's very twitchy. Like, really twitchy, but speed is unbelievable, so... Curious. Is it worth the trade-off? There's only one way to find it out. Actually, I'm going to go no, Chief. I'm going to say that's a new. That's definitely a no. Yeah, the handling has now gone to absolute wank. Let's do a flying lap in it nonetheless. Oh. Yeah, fuck that. I literally just turned right and spun. So, yeah, low downforce, not an idea. We're not going to go with that. Garage, right. Hopefully this time we don't make changes, then immediately it starts raining. Right, medium. We'll go back to medium there. Hey, behind the scenes fact, I choose Retroland games on the day. That is actually true. I choose these games on the day mostly as well. What have I just done? Oh, what have I just done? Oh, I don't know. I've just accidentally stumbled on an amazing... If I just accidentally... Okay, yeah, overwrite flaps. Do that. Planning, what's that? Don't ask me. Right. Okay. I'll go out and set one more... An actual lap in this warm-up, and then we'll just go straight to the race. You've heard of Santino Ferrucci having his phone in his car. You haven't heard of someone taking nasal spray in their car before, have you? Well, maybe you have, but you know. Here we go. Hopefully. Actually, let's turn down traction control a tiny bit. Shooting up again, yeah. What is your secret to getting through all these streams at such high energy? It's the heroin. Oh, I have become bollocks at this track now, haven't I? Running a smart operation, what a hipster thing to do, said the UK government. Okay, well, it's nice to actually have turning again. That's nice. Oh, God! The driver 3 strat to go into that corner. Oops! Should we just go straight to the race? Fuck this noise. Anyway, right. I will finish the session, though, just because I want to see... Right, 25s is the fast lap for this one. I have no idea if we're actually going to be competitive, because... have not got the faintest idea. Now, were pit stops a thing in 2002? I'm pretty sure they were, weren't they? Like, didn't they only ban them in 2005? If there's pit stops, then we'll be able to run soft tyres and just be like, Chord. That's my strategy, anyway. Right, what was just the default setup? Because that was working quite well for me, I'll be honest. What, there's no pit stops in 2002? I swear there were. Hang on. Let me just check. No, not putt stops. Lee Carvalho's putting challenge. History of Formula 1 regulations. Because there's been so many. Right. I heard trim of speed. And traction control. Fully automatic transmission and load control. All engine required to lost. Restriction on tyre changes during the race itself. Right, okay. I think it was 2002 where it must have... no, not 2002. You completely forgot F1 used to have a morning warm-up. Oh, there we go. It literally says at the bottom of the screen there, when racing, tyres can be changed during a pit stop. Right, so we're going soft. FNAR. Honestly, this was the most comfortable setup, so... okay, let's just stick with that. It was default, but I'm just going to put better tyres on. No, I'm fine. I'm okay, thanks. Thanks, hun. Right. Should we do this? Should we do this? Full-length Australian Grand Prix. Whether I actually finish is debatable. Let's do it. Oh, okay. So it's a 58-lap race. We've got a 2-stop strat. 3-stop strat. Do we go for a 3-stop strat? Or a 2-stop strat? Can we make soft tyres last 23 laps? I'm going to go 3-stop. I think we're going to need it. Oh, the actual old F1 intro. Oh my god, FOM is going to claim this so hard, but I don't care. Funny story. For years, I didn't notice the F1 car sideways in the logo. I just thought it was a weird-looking car looking front on. Like it was the two lights and those wheels were at a funny angle. It looks like a sort of face, doesn't it? Like, Once again, welcome to Albert Park. Welcome to Uncle Albert's Park.
In Melbourne, it's race day, and the grandstands are packed with
guys, we all suck.
fans and supporters.
How did none of us see that?
Some fantastic racing, and in the end, it was Michael Schumacher who started his season with a flawless win.
Really? I totally don't think that's going to happen again. Oh, look at these cutscenes.
Second place and opened his 2001 points account.
Look at the cutscenes. Look at this.
Rubens Barrichello made it a
we did still
podium
qualify.
double
Oh,
for
Salo and
Ferrari,
Sato
finishing third.
on row 7 there.
Heidfeld was fourth on his debut for the Swiss Sauber team, and Heinz-Harald Frentzen opened his points account with a strong drive.
Oh, look at the
Then newcomer Kimi Räikkönen
oh,
scored a
oh my
well-deserved
god.
point in his
The
first
PS2 era
Formula
3D
One
modelling,
Grand Prix.
still not great.
Fantastic sixth place, giving the Sauber
Some of the
team
crew have like
brilliant
elbow
start to the
spikes.
2001 season.
Look like the Road Warriors. Amp Energy. Alright, can we do this now? Should we do this? Can we do this? Okay, here we go. What the? Alright, where we go? Boys. I'm, of course, being left behind on the start. They are not ready for the yeetage into turn 1. Okay, I didn't yeet anyone. Probably not a bad idea, to be honest. I'll just settle in here, settle into a groove. We're going the full 58 laps here at Albert Park. There we go. Just going to make my Jordan very wide for the first lap or so. Whoa! Well, that really hasn't worked, has it?
Grand Prix 1. It's a win for Michael.
Should we restart that? Should we restart that? I think we should. Oh man. Oh, what the... I don't know how launch control works. It's what... Oh, I see, right. Does that result in a better start? No, it doesn't. In fact, it's I don't know how to start in this game. I do know how to yeet, so I'll do that. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Never mind, I'm in 15th again. Same as last time. This time, let's, make it more than 5 corners. Are you trying to defend against me? Oh, no. Okay, it's okay. We're off, but no damage. Despite Jacques Villeneuve running into us again. Right, it's okay. We're just a little nearly last. Oh, we do have the speed advantage, though. Right, let's not fuck this corner up again. There you go. Whoops. Okay. I think we've got some decent pace here. Just everyone's just sending it hard. Crash. Kid dies. Oh. We send it the chicane on the Toyota. We do. Poo is now smeared all across Albert Park. Splooshing across Albert Park. Oh. This is fuck nugget. This is fuck nugget in a bit. Okay, that was entirely my fault. Do you mind? That is one big bugbear of old racing games. Like, it was very PS2 era, just to have the grass just be like Velcro. It's just like you're going off, you're just straight lining into the wall, or you're just losing all the speed, and it doesn't matter what you do. Anyway, we are not last at the end of the first lap, which is about the best outcome that could be expected. Let's just see if we can focus now. We have got a long race, if, you know, we're planning on finishing it. You know, the best laid plans and all that. Alright, we're coming up behind Man in a Minardi. Assume it's Benaldi. No, it's Webber. Oh, the hometown favourite. They're going to be... Oh, no. Are you fucking serious? Oh, my God. Right, okay. So the grass is like Velcro and quicksand. But the very edge of the grass just sends you into an instant spin if you touch it. I mean, that's just great. That's just lovely. Love that. Really nice. Big fan of the line of soap that they've laid at the side of the track. Oh, someone's blown up already, though. We're not going to be lost. Lost. Haha. Danny Brennan's going to be happy. Massa's blown up. Oh, there he is. Right, we're not lost. I mean, if we don't blow up, then that'll be something. We just have to hope that 21 other cars blow up. God. I'll say it again, though. We are not lost. I'm having 138.7, though. I wonder. Is it turning the traction control down a little bit that did the issue? I wonder. Now closing in on some fools here. I'll make sure... I'll try and, you know, make sure you don't miss anything, Jason, but no promises. Great first sector. That's the first one you haven't fucked up. Alright, we go. We've got some people to race here. It's that Benaldi. Oh, we're going to yeet Minardi here as well. Oh, yeah. There you go. Right, we are coming good now, boys. Sendage SATO's in the house. Well, I'm going to try, mate. There you go. I wonder... Oh, my... I just touched the edge of the track. God. That is brutal. Okay, so track limits don't give you time penalties in this game. They just send you into immediate crash mode. That is your punishment. That would be quite funny if they brought that back in real F1. Imagine. So our track limit penalties this season, we're going to lay mines at the edge of the track. This is a surefire way to make sure that teams won't take the piss with track limits. Do we need to give Valtteri Bottas a penalty for exceeding track limits? No, a mine has just blown his leg off. Okay. It's harsh, but, you know, if people will take the piss with track limits, that's what's going to happen. So, sit rep. I've lasted longer than my first attempt at the race, i.e. more than half a lap, and I'm not lost. Bad news is, I'm in 18th, miles behind anyone. Well, by miles I mean 6 seconds, but long way to go. I'm now actually getting into a little bit of a rhythm. If I can just stop spinning by looking at the edge of the track, I'll be fine. Be okay. Oh. That's why I don't read SATO. Give the hamster all the cocaine and stop spinning, thank you. Right, well, I'm going to blame that crash on you, Black and Mild. Oh, we are closing on Frentzen, though. There you go, that's how you do that chicane. Okay, nice. There you go. To some degree, braking a little bit too hard for some of these corners. I know it sounds bizarre to say. There you go. Just being very careful with those yellow lines. Like, really, really careful. Right. Ooh! Only lapping 2 seconds slower than the fastest lap. It's not bad. Okay. The advantage of running our race setup in qualifying, which is something I've always done. Can't be bothered to make, like, 2 different setups. Who's got time for that? Not me. Oh, we're gaining up. We might be able to pass some cars here. Which I know is a radical thought. Right, I think I've figured it out as well. I think if you run over the rumble strip, or touch the edge of the track, when you've got the power on, that's when it's basically an automatic spin. Oh, go on. Right, Frentzen, mate. Frentzen, mate, you're going down. Oh, mate, you're going down. Didn't even get to the corner before I sent him as full. There you go. Yeah, I think if you just don't put the gas on when you're leaving the house, then, you know, it won't burn down. Where am I going with that? Uh-oh. Oh my god, what is Nick Salo? How many vodkas have you been slamming for the race? Obviously it wasn't enough because you're still shit. Oh shit! Ah! Football banter has come to F1. A little bit of a lock break there, but that's fine. Okay. We're up to 16th. We qualified 14th. We're about to end this fall for 15th, so we're nearly back to our starting spot. Let's put another 128 in. Nice. Take it. Doing okay here. Alright. In before I immediately crashes at the next turn. I actually didn't. You're good. There you go. Alright, where's the next car up the road? Our teammate, Giancarlo Fisichella, is apparently quite far up the road. There you go. With 4.1 seconds behind Jacques Villeneuve. Well, that'll disappear in like a nanosecond. I mean, it's fucking Jacques Villeneuve. Nathan's granddad could be in that car. And probably still be more of a challenge to get past. In fact, Jacques Villeneuve's probably going to be more of a challenge to get past because he'll just be like, he'll just veer left and crash me off. You can tell I'm not much of a Jacques Villeneuve fan. And then he'll drop some like shit hot take about on modern F1. And by hot, I mean like lukewarm room temperature, been in the fridge for too long take. And we are gaining on him. The sheer power of bitching, the sheer power of salt. I'm salt baying my way up behind Jacques Villeneuve. It's a unique strat. You don't see it very often in F1. Except with Max Verstappen. Max Salt Bay Verstappen. Execute order 66. You should gain like 3 seconds on him in a lap. Are you serious? Jack, are you real? Jack, are you even a real person? So funny now. It's just like former Formula 1 world champion Jacques Villeneuve is like, man, did he really win a world title? Did that really happen? Like, how bad was the field? Jacques Villeneuve was the fucking world champion. Well, we've passed him anyway, so, I mean, he doesn't have to matter to us at all. Ever again. There's someone else up the road. And we're back to where we qualified. Hey! Oops. Oh. No, we're good. Okay, it's fine. That's okay. I'm a little bit wide there. It's fine. Tyres don't feel like they're giving up any grip yet, so that's fine. That's good. Fisichella's 2.6 seconds ahead of us. So that's where our teammate is. Whoop. Oh! Oh, no, we can keep going. What? I'm still going. It's just my view of protest. Oh my god, I don't think we can restart now. Oh, fuck. Okay, that is primo bullshit. My car was still running. Oh my god, we actually have to go back and do it all again. I'm determined to do this. One fucking corner. One. Funny thing is, I don't know if there's even a setting to be like, BRB. Nix is off to punch his door. Right, I've got an idea. Skip qualifying. Fuck that noise. Let's go straight to the race. Right, the only thing we're going to alter is that. Please don't die. Right, let's go straight to the race. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the back anyway. Doesn't really matter. Right, 3 stop. Let's go. For a shit, actually. A tactical shit. Tactical shite. Anyway. We can't skip that. Is it too awesome? Like, no, you must watch it. Once again, welcome. Yes, James Allen, you're correct.
Grand Prix in Melbourne.
Yeah, whatever.
Race day.
Let's do it.
And the grandstand.
Take 3 at the How Hard Can It Be, presented by the creative Fosters I'm going to neck after this race, Australian Grand Prix. And here we go. Right, everyone's going to fuck off at the start. Oops. Well, my race nearly lasted 50 metres. Uh-oh. And into turn 1 for the first time. Let's just let everyone crash into each other. Rather than me do the crashing. We're not lost. We're not crashed. Yet. Right, come on. Round the outside. There we go. So we're already having a better first lap than the last attempt, in that we're up +2 positions rather than down -11 to billion. We're up past the Minardis. I mean, that's not an achievement. It's like passing your kid brother on a one-wheeled BMX and you're riding a motorbike. But anyway, I'll take it. And guess what? We haven't spun yet. The track limits of doom. And look, I see them there. They are just waiting. They're just waiting to punish me for a slight... waiting to punish Benoldi, I know that. Well, up to 19th, passing arrows, but again, that's not an achievement. That's like passing your other kid brother on a BMX. Oh, they've crashed! 2 people have crashed in front of me. I know I've gone off as well. Plebs distracted me, that's what it was. It's a decoy maneuver. Arrows yeeted and went off. Do you mind? Okay, right, we're going to finish the first lap not last, and with all of the wheels still on the car. Good start. Oh, go on. Get it. Get it. Oh. Can we get 2 orangs for the price of 1? Okay. Still wheel to wheel. Yes, there you go. So we've passed 2 parts of the F1 Noah's Ark. We've passed the Minardis, went down 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The Orangs went down 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. What will be the next guys up? The Toyotas, maybe? BAR? My teammate's not far up the road. Oh, it's Nish, so it's one of the Toyotas. Okay, this is going a lot better. I have a good feeling about this. He says. I'm also going to be a little bit more... This sounds weird coming out of my mouth. I'm going to be a little bit more, like, not yeeting at every corner. So now that we know how fine the margins are between success and restart, try again. No! No, no, no! Oh, saved it. I think I'm going to lose all the positions, but I don't care. Thanks, Alan. Ali! Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck off, Ali. Someone's get that clip right now. Jason clips the actual crash. I'll just put that over the... Do you mind? The AI being plebos is not helping. But anyway, we've still got all 4 wheels. We're fine. Because apparently if you lose even 1 wheel, it's... That was what's so bizarre in the last race. My engineer was like, can you make it back to the pits? And I was like, yes, I'm still driving along with 3 wheels. Then the game was like, no, you have retired. Health and safety is decreed. You must get out of your car right now. Right, I'm back in 20th. Because Ali, oh for fuck's sake, McNish tried an unsuccessful yeet on the mayor of Dibon City. It just doesn't go well, Alan. Ellen. Greetings, Ellen, no, shut up. Because when our obscure small soldiers quote's not appropriate. Right, we're coming up behind the orangs again. We worked so hard to pass these orangs, and now we've got to do it all over again. So there's 1. There you go. Oh, kept it off the track limits of doom. The track limits of peril. Track limits of terror. It's like F1's version of Treehouse of Horror. Oh, there's Al. After his failed yeet.
That's the fastest time you've set so far.
Right, we've made a position. Twitch gave up on Lord McNish's failed mail delivery. Was it too disgusting a move even for Twitch? It was like banned as not safe for work content. R-rated. Angry Scottish man pounds a Japanese wasp. Oh god! Nearly ploughed straight into the back of an orang there. Angry wasp ploughs orang. Watch now on Pornhub. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Going around the outside of an orang. Those track limits were looming up fast. Oh, there you go, survived, nice. The focus is real right now. The focus is unbelievable right now. Well, I'm going to try to make... There we go. Oh, hang on. Is that the other Toyota in front of us? I think it bloody well is. Do we send it? There we go. Well, we don't, but at least we have all 4 wheels. Which, as I've learned, is kind of important. Right, slipstream. And... see ya! Right, we're up to 16th. We're only 2 positions behind where we qualified for the last attempt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right, we've got Olivier Penis in front of us. What is the shitbox? That's still going to be his greatest moment ever. It's the only thing I remember of Olivier Panis' career. Nothing to actually do with his success in motorsport. Just him on Top Gear yelling at James May. What is this shitbox? What is this car? Maurice? Just like view protesting, he's power slid past James May blithering around in a Morris Marina. Oh, there's Villeneuve. Oh no. This is where our race can end, lads. This is where it all ends. This is where I've come to die. And no. Okay. He must have been asleep. Oh god. Okay. Right, we're back up to 14th, which is where we originally qualified in our first few attempts for this race. Wait, steady on. We're only 5 laps in. We're not getting faster though, we're doing okay. I just want to actually have a crash. If I'm going to have a crash, I just want one where I don't lose a wheel and get immediately DNF'd. Just like, make me lose my front wing so I can at least get back and pit. I mean, I was still running in the last attempt. I was like, driving along, I was like, maybe I can limp back to the pits, and the game was like, no! He's DNF'd, he can't move, his car's done, it's parked at the side of the road, and I'm instead like, no, it's not. I'm actually driving along at the moment. Sato yeets the... This is basically Scott Pilgrim at the moment. It's Takuma Sato versus the world. We're coming up behind Pedro de la Rosa. And some other cars. Oh, it's the Jaguars. The Jags. We're up behind the Jags. Is that my teammate just ahead of them? I think it is. I think it bloody well is. We basically have to go flat out through this race as well because we're running the 3-stop, which suits me. Which completely suits me down to the ground. Uh-oh. Derp. 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 Some poo has just been fouled. Much poo is happening. So much poo is happening right now. Right, we've yeeted De La Rosa. Attempted yeet on Eddie Irvine. Is it Irvine in the other Jag? I can't remember. I think it was. Around this time anyway. Oh my god. Trunk weaving. Uh-oh. There we go. Made it. What's a 12th place, lads? Question is, are we going to make it longer through this attempt than the last one? We made it 7.5 laps. We've nearly completed 6 laps. Would it have been 7.5 laps then? 6.5 laps then. Yeah, 6.5 laps. We made it 6.5 laps through our last attempt. Can we make it? Oh, someone's blown up. It's Barry the Cello. Oh wow, one of the Ferraris has blown up. It's not Michael Schumacher, but still, meanwhile, teammate, do you mind? Fuck, we're up to 10th. Holy shit, if this was modern F1, we'd be in the points. Unfortunately, it's not. They only give points down to 6th place. But the way we're going... I'm not completing that sentence. I'll let you finish it. Alright, so we're ahead of our teammate. We've climbed up from last to 10th in the first few laps. We are 8.5 seconds behind some bloke called Jensen Button. No idea who he is. Actually, there's a green dot on the map that's now our teammate. Who's the blue dot now? I wonder if the blue dot is just the next car up the road. Oh my god, we've already closed 2 seconds on Jensen Button. Guys, the legend of Sato is coming alive, and we've made it through 6.5 laps. We're still alive. This is a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Back from my shit. Nick has missed my epic charge through the field by having a massive dump. It's like the fans that just like leave, think they can sneak in a quick piss before the match starts. And they're like, oh shit, there was a queue in the loo. Comes back 10 minutes in. What the fuck? How am I team 3-0 down already? And they're still lapping. Under 2 seconds off the leader at the fastest lap pace. I'll more than take that. Okay, Button's eked out a bit more of a gap now. Lads, if we can finish in the points. If we can finish. Let me just rephrase that. Let's put it quietly, we're doing alright. Sorry if I'm not as active checking Chato. Keep going in Chato, by the way. I really am going to have to be disciplined on when I check it. Like, literally the front straight is going to be the only place. Because even in the other straight, they're not really straight. So, there's every chance I'll just veer onto the track limits and immediately spin and die. Well, that's good for him. Or bad for him, I suppose. Nice. Gap's come down to 5.6. Michael Schumacher's responding to our pace. Someone radioed him. It's like, you do know that pleb Takuma AJ Sato from Armbar Arcade Autosport, as presented by Big Jordan Energy, is lapping within 2 seconds of you. Schumacher's just like, right, hold my beer. New fastest lap. Fuck that guy. Right, we've made 8 laps. You good? We're potentially going to make double-figure amount of laps in this race. Are we going to make it to the first pit stop? Is the bet right now. Place bets now! It's like an episode of Banzai. It's like the guys from OSWView getting food when the tag match on Mania was starting, and then the Hardys appeared. Oh, God, yeah. The teal dot is the next car on track. Okay, on track. Adam Ayers and Senna Johnson is alive and well. For now, Nick. For now. My thumb is really starting to hurt. Apparently using the right analog stick is no better on my thumb than mashing the X button to accelerate. Does give me a bit more control. I do like that. If you're not going to use the L2 and R2 buttons for throttle and brake, I kind of like this system. 4.5 seconds. We are closing on Benson Jutton. Oh, there's a few cars up the road as well, so we're not just catching up on Benson Jutton. I saw that track limit loom up there. Loomed up. Just waiting. It's like the child catcher from Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Just waiting to It's like jump scares now. They're just looming up, waiting to pounce. Right, okay. Remember what your driving instructor said, AJ. The more you look at something, the more you'll gravitate towards it. So the more I stare in panic at the track limits, the more I'm going to end up gravitating towards them subconsciously. So, okay, that's fine. I was out of a slow corner and I wasn't on the gas. That's fine. Now, I was still gating on Jenson Button a little bit. Sorry, Benson Jutton. Is this me a new fast lap as well? For us? Yes! 127.8. Fuck yeah. We're getting even faster, lads. There's definitely no sign of tyre degradation either. Had I known that, I'd probably gone on a two-stop strategy. Because we're going to be pitting in a few laps, if we make it that far. Which is a big if. Very big if. Well, there's a car looming up in front of us. Blistering last sector. Apparently. So far, I've given myself blisters. Oh, we are closing in on a Benson Jutton. Oh, was this when he was at Renault? Would this have been his rookie season? Or was that 2001? Can't remember. I swear he debuted with Williams. Oh, go on, up the inside, up the inside. Oh, yeah! Nice. Up to 9th place. We are potentially about to complete double-figure amount of laps in this race. The comeback is on, guys. Unbelievable. But remember, we are on a 3-stop, so we have to basically go flat out the entire race. We're doing very well, though. Fun fact, I haven't gotten out of bed yet. What time is it where you are? Alright, Yarno Trulli's just up the road. We have to deal with the Trulli train next, and our solution to that will just be to cut turn 1 disgustingly. Just a corner cut like a motherfucker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it's time for yeetage. Time for yeetage. Oh, go on. Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh. Careful. Gotta really be patient. In a way, this is one of those games, like I talked about with Nay with NBA Showtime. Like, it's not the most realistic of games per se, but it does emulate the feel of the sport that it's simulating quite well. Like in NBA Showtime, it simulates the speed and, you know, action of basketball without being a simulation of basketball at all. These physics aren't really, I mean, they're sort of sim-caddy for the time, but the whole feel of the racing is very similar to real F1 anyway. I mean, the fact that the track limits punish you so brutally means you have to be really quite patient with your overtakes. Oh, go on. Do we send it down here? Do we send it down here? Oh! I have just shat myself. I have completely shat myself. Actual diarrhea is floating around in the bottom of my car right now. Okay, it's fine. We will recover. Drop back to 10th. That's okay. That's okay. We're still alive. It's 1 p.m. Yeah, that's acceptable. Jenson Button is from a town 20 miles from you, is he? Well, even now. Does he still live there? He's like, no, do you know what? I'm not going to move to Monaco like everyone else in F1. I'm going to stay in the village of 20 miles from Bristol. That's the actual name of the town. 15 seconds, nice. Okay, so at least we don't have to worry about too much pressure from behind. So my teammate's locking down 11th like a motherfucker. He's dominating 11th. He is making it his own. He's got that 11th place and he ain't letting anyone take it, goddammit. So now it's time for us to re-yeet Jenson. He's like a cold pasta in the fridge. It can be reheated, or in our case, reheated. Oh. Bit of a nudge there. Oh, no, 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 no. More poo has just happened. Oh, man. Jensen Button is our jinx, I swear. Alright, okay. When's our first pit stop? Oh, we've still got a few more laps for that. Still not noticing any loss of speed or anything. Come on, bud. That's why AJ's on the free stop. He needs his shit clear enough. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, we're going to change tyres, refuel, and give you a new pair of pants. Oh, our teammates in the pits. So they must be doing the same strat as us. Okie doke then. Interesting. Interesting. Catching up on Jensen again. Now. Oh, close. There we go. It's when you run wide but don't actually go off, you just put a wheel on the grass or something. That's when it's just auto spin mode. Helicopter mode engaged. Beyblade mode activated. Close. Okay, we're good. We're good. Gaining in on Button again. We're clearly faster. And the only reason he's not behind us is that we've shat ourselves twice. Okay, we've got a good run. This should be it. This should be it now. There you go. Oh, let's try Pontorinoing us. Excuse me, Jensen. I mean, that's just not cricket, is it? Excuse me. Right, he's getting on my tits. He's getting right on my moves. Alright, pleb. You cannot deal. You cannot handle the straight line power of the Honda. Also, we're up to 8th, so someone in front of us must have already pitted. No one else is DNF'd, so yeah, someone must have pitted. Okay, that's fine. Take that. Only pulling away from Benson a little bit. Hopefully we don't cack our pants again. And end up behind him again, because that'd be a bit annoying. Nick Heidefeld's next up the road. We have got 2 more laps to our pit stop. It's where crew chief Jason's be sitting there, just like, I'm waiting. Probably just got his arms folded, like, is he actually even going to make it alive? I mean, good question. What's this? Oh, we're lapping Minardi's already. We're 14 laps in, we're already lapping the bloody Minardi's. Wow. Okay, got to be careful through here. Here we go. A lot of cars. And you understeer a lot more through there. Oh, go on. Can you send it up the inside of Heidfeld? Oh, we went late there. Okay. Heidfeld was aware of the yeetage. Oh, Montoya's just put the fastest lap on the board. 125.6. Bloody hell. Alright, so now we've got 2 laps to our pit stop. Hopefully AJ's allergic to buttons. Oh, now we're pitting now. Right, okay. Well, at the end of this lap. Right, okay. Let's have a good in lap then. Not crash passing Nick Heidfeld. There we go. Up to 7th. I've never made a pit stop in this game. I mean, how hard could it be? Oops. Who's in the other Sauber? Is it Massa? I want to say Massa. We'll find out in a minute. Yep, Massa. Okay. Okay. Sneak up the inside. There you go. Nice. Look at this. We're in the bloody points, lads. What is this? Have to be very careful there. Ran wide and put wheels on the rumble strip, but I did not put the power down. Okay, so we're pitting in the end of this lap. Montoya's 18 seconds up the road. Easily doable. We'll catch him. And, yeah, things are going well so far. We're actually going to make it to the first pit stop on this event, which is something else. Never mind that I've never done a pit stop in this game before. fucking Montoya's just laying a beat him down on the field right now. He's angry about being down in 5th. Right, into the pits we go. Please do a sort of... What is this? What is this pit lane? Right, we have to... Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, we're good. Oh, we don't have to fuel up to the max. We are nearly empty on fuel, though. So... There we go. We were changing tyres anyway, so there you go. And... Why are you not leaving? Why was that such a slow exit? You play... Oh, no, we got out ahead of the Sauber. I thought the Sauber was longer. Alright, here we go. And we're down and away. Right, so we're out in 10th. So obviously a few people haven't pitted yet. Well, the other alternative was the two-stop strat, so I suspect Eddie Irvine in one of the Jaguars is ahead of us, so one of the Jags. So I assume he's running a two-stopper. Our teammate pitted really early. Wow, we are miles ahead of whoever's behind us as well. That's useful. Oh no, that's a Ferrari behind us. Oh Christ. Oh no. Oh Christ on a blancmange. Okay, that's Schumacher behind us. That's Schumacher. Okay, I don't want any trouble, officer. Don't want no trouble. You go through, sir. You go through. And you just happily continue laying a beat down on the field. Merely being in his presence nearly made me crash. That's how you can tell the Ferraris were OP. And he said OG. Would have been appropriate. Would have been were OP in 2002. Schumacher's lapped up to 10th place within 16 laps. Even so, apparently we're over a minute ahead of 10th place. Or 11th, I should say. I'm wondering if the timing screen's just glitched. Or whoever was behind us coming into the pits had a shit pit stop. Like a really bad one. Oh, drifty! The rare reverse entry strat coming into the final corner there. Oh, there's someone behind us. Who's that? Right. Oh, it's 1.4. That's Villeneuve. Right, okay. Okay, so the timing screen had glitched. It's actually Jacques Villeneuve is only 1.4 seconds behind us. Right. That is a battle for position then, so we need to fuck off now. We need to get going. We also need to get going to catch Irvine and the two-stop crew. Not two live crew, two-stop crew. Don't be tempted to look at your phone. Put some distance on Villeneuve. I like the fact that we made that first pit stop and the tyres hadn't really gone away at all. Well, I'll recover from that. Okay, I haven't really missed anything in chat. Right, it's 2026. Right, we are closing on Irvine at a rate of knots. Gap's now under 10 seconds. This is what we're going to have to do. If we're making a whole extra pit stop than some people, then this is what we're going to have to do. It is going to have to be full attack the entire race. Which, given I'm driving as Takuma Sato, comes kind of naturally. Also, where it should be Takuma Sato. Takuma Sato. Like that. But I just grew up. Before I even learned Japanese, I was like, Takuma Sato. Right, there's Villeneuve there. He's still lurking. And we're not actually gaining that much on Irvine. We need to just get back in our groove a little bit. Whoops. Okay. Well, apparently the flags and rules are on, but cutting corners, not something they're picking up on at the moment. Which I'm okay about. Don't worry. Don't get me wrong, I'm very okay with that. If you just get that corner, the entry to that corner wrong, you run straight wide. And unless you immediately shit yourself and let off the gas, you are toast. Like, burnt crumbly toast as well. Right, we're still closing on Eddie Irvine. He said Eddie Jordan for some reason. Now closing on Irvine. About 2-3 seconds on that. So we're getting there. Just got to stay consistent. Probably stop fucking up that corner in the middle of the lap. You have to immediately... Oh, we can do that. What? What are we doing? Who? What? I just hear the engineer something like... I'm like, huh? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Oh, that's better. 127.8. That is much better. And that's a much better line through turn 1. As long as the stewards aren't looking, that's a really good line through turn 1. Sorry if I'm not paying too much attention to chatter at the moment. I will find times to check, but I think you can understand why. It's like Dirt Rally 2.0. You've got to concentrate. I mean, that's the only way this game is like Dirt Rally 2.0. Oh, it's Physicala out in ninth now. 5 seconds up the road. So, he must have, what's the word, undercut us quite drastically by pitting so much earlier. Interesting. Okay. But it seems like there's multiple cars up here that we're gaining on, which is nice. Like that. Oh, it's now down to 2 seconds. Well, 2.2 if you want to be technical. Oh, there is a lot of cars up here. In before most of them are just like lapped Minardis or something. I'm actually only battling one car for position here. These are all for position. This could put us back in the points. If, you know, we manage to yeet all of them. Which we should be able to. If we stay away from the track limits. If we stay away from the yellow lines of doom. Oh, it's a I think it might be the Truly train, actually. Uh-oh. 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 Let's be careful here. Oh, is that is actually the Minardi. I don't believe it. Oh my, what are you doing? How are you this slow? This is like Manor 2015 levels of awful. Or indeed Williams 2019. Oh, wow, it is actually the Minardis. Although, they are helping because they've held up Fisichella nicely for me. So, thanks for that. Thanks for being so terrible. Oh no, now I've got to find a way past. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Nice, that's what... Squeeze through. God damn, our teammate's not going to be happy with us after that one. But I don't really care of how he feels. We're on to 9th. Whew. He bulldozed his way past the lap Minardi and left about 0.9 of a car width, like just under 1 car width worth of space on the inside, and I took it. And somehow kept it off the track limits of doom, which I'll take. Alright, so Eddie Irvine is a couple more seconds up the road. He obviously made it through the Minardis a lot better than our old teammate did. How are we only 20 laps in? It's ridiculous. Well, there's our teammate. He's sticking with us for now. Oh, another clip. Nice. I want to watch that back. 3.5 seconds now to Eddie Irvine. Who might well be pitting himself pretty soon. Wasn't the two-stop strategy due a first stop at lap 23? So he might be pitting pretty shortly anyway if he's on the two-stop, which he must be. So he might have this problem solved for us. But where's the fun in that? I want to wait for someone to pit to pass them. I'm going to yeet them to Narnia and back. Sounds like some sort of hair metal ballad, doesn't it? I want to yeet you to Narnia and back. Oh, yeah! Anyway. Oh! If you hit the inside of that turn, it will knock you out to the outside. And you're almost dead. Unless you're me. I've got quite good at dodging death at that corner. He's just sitting there on the inside of the corner, just waiting on his side. Sitting there smoking a pipe, just like, has he crashed yet? He will. Slowly gaining on Irvine. Slowly is the operative word. Irvine is pretty quick, in that he's presumably on old tyres. Unless he's done the Fisichella thing, because Fisichella had already pitted. Let's not forget that. He had already pitted, so might well be that... Oh my god, this lap's going to be fast. 1:26.5. We're 1.3 seconds off the fastest lap of the race. Holy shit. Let's get it done. Alright. Fuck this Jaguar noise. Well, let's be careful with how we fuck the Jaguar. Gotta be careful in doing that. Jaguars don't normally like being fucked. Right, come on, Eddie. What have we got? What have we got? What have you got in 9? What have we got? Okay. I don't like passing through here because it's a straight line, but it's also not. Very close when you go. It's very easy when you go side by side to get very close to that track limit. Oh, there you go. Perfect dive bomb. He's going to fight back here. He's going to have the toe. He is going to fight back. Oh, we just cannot cope with the power. Apparently the Honda power plant is like the best in the field around this time. I don't remember reading those reports from 2002 that Jordan actually had the best engine in the field, but I'll take it. Careful. I got a bit too cocky looking behind me and I nearly veered off. Did I just see that Coulthard was 20 seconds up the road? So we're 8th at the moment. Oh, everyone's coming back. He's not done with us. Look. So we'll just take some unique lines through the corners. Oh my god, he's there. Do you know, I think he may have pitted already. He's going pretty fast for someone that is apparently due his first pit stop of the race any lap now. I suspect he may have already pitted early and got an undercut. I mean, as long as he's behind me, it's not really my problem, is it? We are 8th. We were as high as 6th at one point in the race early on. Strategies are still to play out. David Coulthard's the next car up the road, 20 seconds away. Still holding strong. I think this might be our upper limit. We'll be the winners of what the Motorsport 101 podcast likes to call the Formula 1.5 Championship. Which is basically it's basically open to every team that's not Red Bull, Ferrari or Mercedes, because they are catastrophically further ahead of the field than anyone else. So it's whoever finishes best of the rest behind them. It's like in the English Premier League. It's whoever finishes out of the top, like, there's the top 6 of like Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Tottenham. Who's the other one? There's another one. Arsenal. Did I say Arsenal? And then whoever's the outside of that is like, yeah, best of not those teams. The Premier League 1.5 champions. At the moment, I think it's Wolves that are in the best of the rest spot. It's making my dad very happy as that's his team. Right, we're starting to put some little bit of an air gap between ourselves and Eddie now, which is nice. Still 19 seconds behind Coulthard, but that's okay. The fact that we're lapping pretty much on the pace of McLaren's now is quite nice. I'll take that. We're nearly going to be at halfway pretty soon. Unbelievably. I mean, soon. We've still got some laps to go to get there first. Oh, we've actually just gained a second on David Coulthard.
Update on chasing driver. Looks like you're pulling away at the moment.
We are slowly closing in on Big Dave Coulthard. That is actually happening. Big Dave Batista Coulthard. Big Dave Coultista. It's actually slowly being reeled in. Wake up tomorrow. Don't worry about it, Jason. No worries. You'll see the VOD tomorrow. Be able to check it out. Thank you so much for hanging out. Honestly, self-care is important. Sleep is important. If Nay's still in chatter, he can take over clipping. If not, someone else can try and step up. If I can do it, me and Nay can clip. So can anyone, really. Jason is incredibly good at doing it so quickly. Like, it's just like bang. Like, I'm like, oh, something's just happened. Maybe Jason should clip that. He's already done it. Alright. Oh, is this going to be another... Woo! 1:26.2. Thank you very much. You know, we are actually gaining on a McLaren here. This is actually happening. Ah! Now he's just using the stream as the soundtrack to him categorising his game collection. Which, having seen the size of his game collection, that's going to take a while. It's like I said recently, I was like, I've been categorising all my CD and vinyl collection. I'm like, how many years has that taken? And he replied, my whole life. 16.7, we're still gaining on a McLaren.
You're pulling away from the chasing driver. Keep it up.
We've gapped Eddie Irvine. There's someone in front of us that's obviously not Coulthard. Is it a Minardi again? No, I think it's an Arrows. I think we're about to lap an Orang. We're about to lap an Orang boy. Yes, we are. Okay.
David Coulthard is in front by 15
That gap is
seconds.
coming down to the McLaren, you know. This is unbelievable scenes. Oh, thank you. You're just about giving me enough room to lap you. Orang plebo. I think I started behind you. But really? Our races have kind of gone in different directions since then, haven't they? Would you not agree? Enrique. Whoa, it was just there. Just a little reminder. It's like, yeah, we're still here. Starting to think I'm a horde. Really? Starting? Has there ever been any Welsh F1 drivers? That's a good question. Someone look it up. It might have been. There's been English, there's been Scottish, there's definitely been Irish. Derek Daly was Irish for one. Oh, we're lapping someone else now. Is this one of the BARs? Can it be? We're about to lap Jacques Villeneuve, the worst F1 world champion of all time. Is that about to happen? I think it is. There you go. Thank you. Oh, is that that's a Minardi again. We've lapped a Minardi 3 times and we're not even halfway through the race. Wow, I mean, that's spectacular levels of bollocks. I mean, that's just bad. Like, real bad. I also have no idea when our next pit stop is, but luckily, it'll pop up on the bottom of the screen. Handily right behind where the face cam is, so you won't see it, but I will. There's a little thing in the bottom left corner. Should be a segment that I have to do now. Explain what's being hidden by the face cam. The problem is you can't really put the face cam anywhere else because it's going to hide something in some games, you know? And normally the bottom left is where the least important information is. 15.8 seconds, so we're matching or about as fast, if not a little bit faster than the McLaren. We're still doing okay. I mean, any sort of top 10 finish compared to how we've been doing so far would be unbelievable. We managed to snatch some points out of it. Oh! It went to go. Oh, man. And now we've got to lap the other Orang. Don't start yelling at me now. Now is not the time for that. I need to recover from blowing a fresh hole in the overalls. Engineer, the bottom of my seat's wet again. Oh, I wonder why. 14.7 seconds, though. We are still gaining on David Coulthard, though. This is unbelievable scenes. Actually catching up on a McLaren. I'm also wondering who else is in the top 8. Well, who else is in the top 7 or 6. Because between the Williams, Ferrari and McLaren, that's like the big 3 of the time. That's 6. Someone else must be up there that in theory we might be faster than, but they're running like an extra long strategy or something. I'm wondering who that could be. Oh my god. What just happened? Maybe we've just found our answer out. God damn, that Toyota just shat itself coming out the pits. Well, it's still saying it's Coulthard in 7th, but I'm wondering if it was actually this Toyota. It might be. Maybe the Toyota went for like a 2 or even a 1 stop. That can't be a 1 stop, but you know what I mean. We'll see when we come to the next checkpoint. Nope, still David Coulthard up ahead, so this Toyota is being lapped. It's a bit embarrassing, but never mind. Oh, around the outside. Oh! There you go. Thank you. I'll send a crate of beer to your garage after. We're not even halfway through the race. Oh, man. There you go. That's how you do that chicane really well. So Coulthard's still 7th. So who's the interloper in the top 7? Who's the one car that's not a McLaren, Williams or Ferrari? In fact, didn't Barrichello blow up earlier? So there might be 2 cars. Or was that on the previous attempt? I can't remember. Someone's blown up. Someone's DNF'd in this race, but I can't remember if it was Barrichello or not. Only one way to find out, I guess, catch them up. 15.6 seconds. We're sort of either keeping the gap stable or slowly chipping away at it. So I'm very happy with, don't get me wrong. We'll be probably pitting around lap 32, 33 in the second of our 3 stops. We need to keep going flat out, basically, to make our strategy work. Still 15 seconds, the gap. Pulled away rather mightily from Irvine, which is, you know, nice. We're pretty much equidistant. 15 seconds to the car in front, pretty much 15 seconds to the car behind. So, oh my god, we've gained a second on him in one sector. That's what seems to be happening at the moment. We just seem to be either matching his speed, then every so often we'll have one amazing sector and just chip off a second off that gap. So, oh, no. Well, well, there goes that second. Oopsie daisy, never mind. I don't care. I thought I told you not to tell me about that anymore. Oh! Hang on. David Coulthard's pitted. There we go. And now we're pitting. Right, so we've got to have an amazing in-lap here. He's going to be coming out on fresh tyres. Is the McLaren 1 stopping? Might be. Might be. So it may well be that we could have 2 stopped on soft tyres. Possibly. Either way, up to 7th. We're doing well. Pitting for the 2nd time at the end of this lap. And then... Actually, what's our window's been so far? 16 laps, isn't it? Do we really need to pit again? Maybe. I mean, we've made it about 15, 16 laps before on fuel, and we were pretty low by the end of it, so maybe that's the bigger issue. Along with that, obviously. Oh no, it's not Coulthard that pitted, it was someone else. Okay, so it wasn't Coulthard that pitted. Okey-doke. It would be interesting to see if we can actually make it to the end. Might try and gamble that way. Might try and do that. Also give me a chance to check Chateau. We are over halfway in the race now. The fact we're still running is kind of a miracle in itself. Right. Quite cautious on pit entry because I don't know what sort of rules they're running. Like, it's automatic when you go in the pits, but I don't know if they're doing a sort of what do you call it? Like flying into the pits. Oh wow. We've barely used any fuel. Holy crap. Okay. Right. I'm beginning to suspect we will be able to go to the end. Yeah, that's what I meant to say, Nay. I don't want to risk flying into the pits just in case even when it takes control of your car, it was like, well, he was speeding on pit entry. Well, if we've got... Oh, never mind. I've got my maths completely wrong. For some reason, I thought there was only 18 laps to go in the race. There's really not. Right, we're up into 10th. Well, we're down to 10th now. That is a rolling roadblock. Team absolute blithering idiot over here. But guess what? We're going to have to go for it again, because that's our entire strategy. So far, it's been working very nicely, I have to say. Also, think we're definitely going to have to risk underfueling on the final pit stop. If that was all the fuel we used in a stint, we can afford basically to not refuel. Save us a little bit of time, and obviously the car will be faster because it'll be lighter, less fuel in it. You see, getting all Gran Turismo 4 up in here. Was that the first Gran Turismo game where you could control where refueling was the thing? Might have been, because I think the ones before that was just tyre changes, wasn't it? They will know. Right, Massa's ahead of us in the Sauber. Maybe he was... Oh, God. Maybe he was who went long. It's that interloper in the top 7. Explain why he's a little bit ahead now. Wait, he was ahead of us before. Oh, no. Oh, he's pitting. Okay, never mind that. Scrap that then. Back up to 9th then. Oh, is that Minardi or is that someone else? Heidfeld is 13.4 seconds up the road, but we have caught and passed a Sauber already in the race. So it's entirely possible we can do it again. Clearly that's a lap car because Eddie Irvine's still 10.2 seconds back. Getting into the sort of strategic middle part of the F1 Grand Prix. It's the only problem with most F1 races. They just... It's like endurance racing has like spicy start, tactical, strategic middle bit. Oh no, that's a Williams. Right, so it's technically a lap car, but it's not. I'm being lapped by it. Right, okay, there you go. I have let you through. Right, don't now get in my way. Driving a bloody Williams. Good, there you go. I'll sod off now. We're 21. Guess how many seconds we are ahead of Eddie Irvine? He's got 21 seconds to go. He got 21 seconds to go. We got 30 seconds to catch Nick Heidfeld, and I really want to do that because he's only driving a Sauber. We're actually not catching Heidfeld at all. Like I say, that's making me wonder if I should definitely... Whoops! The Marquez entry into that corner. Well, we are up to 8th, so someone else must have pitted. Across the start finish line this time. No game positions. In fact, we've lost 2 seconds to Nick Heidfeld. Right, not having this. Time to get back into Ayrton Senna do Brasil mode. Yeah, Ney has confirmed. We think that fueling became an element only in Gran Turismo 4, because I think before that it was just tyre changes you could do in pit stops. And that was where in Gran Turismo 4 I remember, and Ney did this as well, the sort of how much fuel do we actually need to put in here, because that was always the longest part, like tyres, if you were filling the tank up especially, if you were filling the tank up, that would take a lot longer than a tyre change. I would assume Heidfeld is on brand new tyres, although Eddie Irvine's now gained 2 seconds on us, so maybe we're just being slow as shite. I mean, that is also entirely possible. Oh no, now we gained a second on Heidfeld. Right. Oh, there's some cars in front of us. I assume there's some lap traffic. Maybe it's two of the same thing. Maybe it's that Williams trying to lap a Minardi. So it's a leader who's just lapped us, lapping a car who's even more laps down than us. Oh, it's an Orang. Oh, it's an Arrows. It's an Orang boy. Well, that's nice. What does that mean? Ooh, does that mean... Okay. Coulthard has... Wow, okay. They've gained 3 seconds on me that lap, even though Coulthard's lost a position. Right, that makes sense. It doesn't, but you know. Basically, either way, I need to go faster. Oh no, no I don't. I wonder if Coulthard pitted then. He must have done. Because he's now only 7 seconds up the road from us. He must have pitted. In fact, is that him there? No, it can't be. That's less than 7 seconds. Eddie Irvine's got 21 seconds to go again. you know, sucks for him. 6.5 seconds. We are gaining on Coulthard again. We are once again chipping into the margin of a McLaren. That is actually happening. Right, the next car up the road is not Coulthard, but the one after that is. So that's not Coulthard that we can see up the road, but the next car in front of us is. I suspect that might be the Williams, actually. What sort of lap time is that? Oh, much better. 1:26.7.
Great last sector. That's the fastest time you've
Thank you.
set so far.
We're on the same straightaway as David Coulthard now, which is an impressive achievement. That's what I meant to say. We're on the same straight as Dave Cool-Batista-Thard. Cool-Batista-Thard. Give up. Stop trying to mash those names together. They just don't work. Tension is so real right now. Alright, 6.1 seconds. We're once again chipping away at that Macca. That McDonald's cheeseburger in front of us.
Good second sector. Keep
Well,
this up.
I plan to. Ooh. Just winced a little bit there. I saw the track limit coming. I'm gonna. Right, 4.9 seconds now. Must be getting close. It's not far away at all. I think that blue dot might be the leader, isn't it? So whoever's just lapped it, if that's the Williams, then it's the leader. That's close to under 5 seconds on Big Dave. Oh! A 1:25.2. I've just matched. I was 200ths of a second off the fastest lap of the bloody race. Holy crap, a bit more of that, please. Bit more of that. Hell of a rhythm we're getting into now. Still annoyingly ain't enough to catch Coulthard. We are punching so far above our own weight here. We're literally at a flyweight trying to fight with heavyweights here. Demetrius Johnson trying to take on Dan Cormier. That's what we're doing here. I'm still doing alright though. Fuck man, the fastest lap's a 1:25.234. Ours was a 1:25.253. That's how close it was. And we're gaining a bit more. Another half second or so. We can see him. See David Coulthard. This is happening, boys. This is happening. No idea when Arlo's pit stop's going to be, but if I can catch Coulthard before then, I'm more than happy with that. Another 1:25. 3.6 seconds behind. Coulthard's going about as fast as he's gone in the entire race so far as well. Which is annoying, but understandable. His team are just like, yeah, you do realise you're being caught up with by a Jordan. And he's like, yeah, okay, wait, what? Did you just see a Jordan? Yeah. Yeah, Dave. Big Dave, you are actually being... His own team call him Big Dave, by the way. Big Dave, you are actually being caught up by Jordan. You fucking want me? Oh, some lap traffic to deal with. Is that another BAR? Oh, no. Oh, no, I've got to deal with Jack Villeneuve again. I'm just going to assume every BAR I come across is Jack Villeneuve. It's easier that way. Oh, Massa's DNF'd. Massa is out, so there's our second DNF of the race. Oh my god, do you mind? Do you mind? Be less shit. David Coulthard's literally 2 points. Oh my god. Oh my god, can you not do this? Like, not now, Sato. Oh. Are you fucking serious? It's okay, it's okay. We're still in the race. We've not crashed. We're still in the race. It's like the best since some fucking pleb the beer. Well, there goes our nice gap that we got down to David Coulthard then. There goes that. As of some spunk trumpet in a BAR. Swear to God, that was actually Villeneuve. And now it's 6.6 seconds. Thanks for that. Absolute dipstick. Salty Dog UK, hello. Sato ordered to take you out. I am driving a Sato. Unless, oh my God, I'm going to take myself out. Conspiracy theories. Alright, so you remember when we were catching up with David Coulthard, about to nearly pass him? Yeah, I remember that. Nice days. They were fun, weren't they?
David Coulthard starting to pull out a
Yeah, I know. Donkey. Thanks for that. Well, David Coulthard's actually gained some time on you there. Just thought you should know. Would that be because a lapped car literally punted me off? Possibly. Fine, I'll shut up now. 5.8 seconds though. We're gaining that time back all over again. And we still have one pit stop to go, which I assume will be about that 43 odd, 44 maybe. That's when we'll hopefully pull our fuel gamble. I nearly said fuel our full gamble. I love how the timer at the bottom of the screen is having to stay up longer and longer just to accommodate Eddie Irvine just being further and further behind. 5.6 seconds now. It's mainly the second sector. If we get the second sector right, that's where we gain a lot of time. If. It's a big if. Tell you what, this race has really started to bring me around to F1 2002. This is a good game. Harsh at times, but overall, this has been really fun. Driving's very satisfying. The AI mixed, but I'm not bored. Definitely not. This race has remained intriguing all the way through so far. 5.4 seconds now. Good turn through there. There's a good line through there. Also got to remember, if Coulthard meets any lap traffic before us, 3.9. There you go. What did I tell you? It's that middle sector. So we really make some bank through there. Which damn lap cars. There's a car coming up in front of us. I don't think that's Big Dave. I think that might be the Williams still. Yeah, it's the Williams still. I think that Williams is leading the race. That's why it's the dark blue dot on the track map. Let's forget that time. We don't know. Because Eddie Irvine was so slow, he delayed the timer going up. Oh, 4. Oh, he's actually gained a second. All right, fuck that. Tension is so real right now. There are some cars up the road. Interesting. There's 2 cars up the road, and I suspect one of them is Big Dave. Not as harsh or as annoying as Dirt Rally 2.0. Not quite, no. Like I say, I described Dirt Rally 2.0 as the Dark Souls of sim racing. 3.3 seconds now. Come on, you little good thing. Come on, you little Jordan. We're finally going to overhaul this McLaren that it feels like we've been chasing for the entire race. I can hear it calling in Big Dave tonight. Oh, well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my race. Oh my God, there are some cars up ahead. Oh boy. Stand by your beds, folks. This is about to get interesting, I think. Oh, the Minardi's doing us a favour. 1.9 seconds. I think the next car up the road is the Minardi. I think it might be the Minardi, actually. I meant to say Big Dave. But I think Big Dave's been held up lapping a Minardi, which has helped. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 1:25.0. New fastest lap of the race, motherfuckers. Hell yeah. Come on, little Jordan. Everything you have. Right, this is getting serious now. This is getting real. No, that is Dave Coulthard. That's Big Dave. The battle for 7th is on. We've spent like 40-odd laps trying to catch this one bloody McLaren. Oh, there is a train in front. Is it a truly train though? Oh, Renault! That's what I must have been missing before. Alright, there's Big Dave. There's Big Dave. We've got a slipstream on. Can we squeeze up the inside? Go on! Yes! Come on, keep it, keep it, keep it. He's going to try and go around the... Oh, we banged wheels, but we got it! We're ahead of Big Dave. 7th place. And there is a gaggle of cars up ahead here. Nick Heidfeld. Oh, my God. Nick Heidfeld's right in front of us, and if we pass him, that's points. And I think that's the Williams that lapped us a little while back, and he's just stuck in traffic. He's gone nowhere. Uh-oh. This is gonna get very tense. I'll be very careful here. I've got an angry Big Dave behind me. Angry Dave behind me. Williams got checked up behind a Jaguar that's being lapped. It's all going off. It is all going off. In fact, I think the Williams was trying to slow down to pit. Didn't help. Right, Heidfeld still 0.9 seconds up ahead. There you go. I was really hoping that Jaguar wouldn't try and yeet us. There's the Sauber. That's a Toyota that I think's lapped. We're going to have to split the two. Thread the needle, baby. Ooh. 6th place. We're in the points. Oh, boy, this feels good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's not get cocky now. We've still got one more pit stop to go. And a lot more laps to navigate. Jensen Button's up ahead for 5th. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys! One little good thing. We're up to 5th place. What a drive. We're in the top 5. Hashtag drive for 5 or something. Oh my god, look at this! Driven right past a Renault. We're past Benson Johnson. Montoya's now 23 seconds up the road, so this may be the limit of our progress, but this is still way better than I was expecting. Holy cow. Holy sheep. Holy pig. Holy stick insect. Right, there's another orang. I suspect all these cars in front of us are now lap traffic, so we've just got to be careful dealing with this lot. I think we're about to lap our teammate, actually. Yeah, we are. We are. We are totally about to lap our teammate. Right, we've got to be careful here, because those guys we've just passed will be looking for any excuse to get back by. So, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. A blithering Minardi. Goodness me. Alright, come on. Teammate. Plus teammate. Plus no teammate Reno. There we go. He tried. Right, deal with that lot. Button and Heidfeld, deal with that lot. And Big Dave. Hopefully that gaggle will really slow down the guys behind me. There's a big old gaggle of lap cars. A gaggle, what a great word. Right, so we are 16 laps to go. So presumably next lap is going to be when we pit in, I would assume. Believe it or not, guys, we are actually gaining a little bit on Juan Pablo Montoya. Can you believe it? But we still have one pit stop to go. I think we're going to be battling to protect the position that we already have. Because if we have to pit again and they don't, we're going to have all that time to work up again. Who has? Oh, no. No. I've just moved into a shit-the-bed position. There we go. Hopefully we stay top 5. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. The next car in front of us. Oh, my God, Kimi Räikkönen has just pitted. And he stopped in the middle of the road. He's so slow. Right, so Räikkönen's just pitted. We're up to 4. Boys. Folks. People of the internet. We're up to 4th place. We're a legit 4th place. This is unbelievable scenes. We're going to be pitting pretty soon for the 3rd time, I assume. I would assume, at least. We are now only 24 seconds off a podium. Like, what even is life at this point? This is such a good performance, I'm actually questioning the meaning of life itself. All I know is this is exactly what... I'm doing my OG boy proud. I'm doing my king boy Takuma Sato proud. Actually gaining on Montoya a little bit as well. We're pulling away from Raikkonen. And like I say, we have got to pit one more time, unfortunately. But could pay very healthy dividends. Given that we hold the fastest lap at this point, I'm a big fan of a sort of maybe pit a bit more, but just charge sort of strategy than anything else. I suspect we'll be pitting for the last time in the next few laps. I'm surprised the marker hasn't come up already. Here we go. Right, we're pitting in this lap. Let's make our in lap a good one. 2.7 seconds ahead of Raikkonen. We've just got to make this an absolute barn burner of a lap. Try and get as much of a gap between those behind us as possible. We inevitably pit in. I also, like I said, don't want to risk flying into the pits in case when you hit that line, it says, actually you were speeding. At least it probably won't do the old Days of Thunder strat. Whew. That's the sort of radio messages I like to hear. Yes, you're leaving Kimi Raikkonen for dead. Oh, careful though. The Punisher of Hubris is waiting at the side of the road. Yep, I got it. Copy, 10-4. Anything else? So Coulthard and Heidfeld are battling for 6th by the sound of it. So I guess from that perspective the updates are interesting, but it's just when you're focused on your own race you don't really care about that. It's like they're not even near you on the track. Alright, final pit stop of the race. Now, do we have to... And we're good. There we go, dry tyres. And how much... We don't need fuel. We do not need fuel. We've added some fuel anyway. Alright, tyres going on. Come on. Come on. Hurry up.
Button is now placed in the points.
Alright, where are we going to be when we come out? And away we go, 7th. That's not too bad, actually. I figured it might be more like 9th or 10th, but that is very doable. Nick, good news. That top 5 finish is still on. Well, it depends how far behind 6th and 5th place we are. This is a blithering BAR. We need to tackle that first. Usefully now, we know we're flat out to the finish as well. 15.3 seconds behind Benson Johnson. Also, we don't know if they're pitting again either. It's the intriguing part. Just a good in team chat from Nick. It's just a BAR. I just see a BAR and blow up. Well, Nick Heidfeld's quite a way behind. He must have pitted around the same time as us. And we send it on this lap. BAR. Plus. I hate Jacques Villeneuve. If you take one thing out of this stream, folks, let it be this. Fuck Jacques Villeneuve. Just hashtag fuck JV. Not JEV. I've got no beef with Jean-Eric Verne. Let's make that clear. That is definitely a problem with this game. The AI do not respect blue flags at all. There you go. We've dealt with that nuisance. Right, can we make up a 15.5 second lead? We'll keep this place in lap delta. We will get it. Okay. Nick taking over as race engineer in Jason's absence. Jason's fallen asleep on the engineers on the pit box. So Nick stepped in. And he gained a second on button. be honest, the fact we've even made it this far is kind of unbelievable to me. It's close. We can lap as fast as anyone around here. We've realised that. It's about being consistent enough to do so. Attack here and then ease off a bit there. There you go. My right hand, my fingers are so sore in my right hand for now. Jacques Villeneuve is a bust of everything, and not a particularly big one. Nick's the new woke Jeff. Nick is the new woke Jeff. Where's Harrison 101? We need him in here now. I need woke Jeff. It was 1,700 games plus help. JV was a bust after 9. Like, literally, has there ever been another driver in racing history who has gone from being good for one season to just being terrible for the rest of their career? Like, the star burned so brightly and then faded but never burnt out. It just stayed, sort of trundling on, crashing into nearby planets. There's other planets like, piss off! Get out of our orbit. Oh god. Speaking of, oh my god. There's an orang. 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 Thank you. Thank you, based orang. Still 14 seconds behind Button. That was quick through there. It's going to take something special or another pit stop to probably beat Button and get a points finish, but I'll keep saying it, this is still way better than I was expecting. The fact I'm still running says all you need to know about how much better than this has gone. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think... Yes! Benson Johnson has pitted. Yes! We're back in 6th place. Nearly 30 seconds behind Big Dave, but Big Dave has to pit again. We're coming for that top 5. Little Jordan. Well, that helps. You want to try and gain 2 to 3 seconds per sector. Yeah, Nick, good. I've driven well in this race from my standards, but I'm not Superman. I would literally have to become Ayrton Senna do Brazil. .49 of 58. We are, what is this, 10 laps to go now? This will be 10 laps to go. Oh my god, is that another BAR? Oh, I don't believe it. Fucking just get out of my way, you peanut. Actually, I have. Can't have been Jackville. The fuck? Oh my god. It just fucking yeeted into the back of me. I'm amazed that's not damaged the car in some way. I hope it hasn't anyway. It doesn't look like it has. I hate Jacques Villeneuve. I hate him. The ultimate strategy, just drive faster than everyone else. We're actually closing on Big Dave a little bit, but it's a big gap and we're not going to be doing it fast enough, I don't think. We've only got 9 laps to go now. This is assuming doesn't have to pit again, of course. It's a big assumption. Bold assumption to make. I think most teams would have done the pit stops now, would they? Or potentially. Could still be a pit window there, I don't know. Blistering, wrong sector. Thanks for that. Can't follow how much of the gap that means we've closed on Coulthard because Heidfeld is so far behind. 24.6, we're closing a little bit by bit. Yeah, Nick, I'm not optimistic on closing in. I can't lap to... Well, maybe I can. Whoop. The game's physics are interesting. Yes, that's a good answer. Hello, Champion Charlie, by the way. Yeah, this is an old game. The handling's not amazing. It kind of wobbles in the middle. It turns in the middle of the car. Also, is that a Minardi we're lapping again? I mean, really, how many laps down are they now? 20? They even started the race. They even completed a lap. See, I don't think that's a Minardi. We'll soon find out. Oh my god, could this be another new fastest lap? Oh my god, it's going to be, I think. Oh! Another new fastest lap. Fuck yeah. Jordan! Fuck yeah! Oh no, it's a Jag. Okay, it's a Jag. Well, either way, it's being lapped. So, there you go. Alright, 8 laps to go now. In 6th place. We are chipping away at the gap to Coulthard. The Big Dave. Don't think we'll be able to catch him in time unless he pits again. 21 seconds though. We have literally got 21 seconds to go. We got 21 seconds to go. And the way things are going, we might just do this, but it's going to take something pretty damn epic. Have you tried nitrous? I need nows. What's that quote from Fast and Furious 1? Paul Walker walks in and is like, oh my god, I need T60 turbos and nows. I need nows. Give me all your nos. You can't handle this amount of nos. I need it all. Like it's some sort of elemental superpower. Like it's the fucking Infinity Stone. You cannot handle 3 bottles of nos. I must have it. It's the other Jag. 19.9 seconds. Guys, this is fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. We are actually closing by over 2 seconds a lap at the current pace. Oh my god, there's a Minardi. Just suck more. Oh, we're 25-0 dead. Boy, oh boy, we're going down fighting. Boy, oh boy, we're going down fighting. Is this the other Minardi? For fuck's sake. What are you still doing here? I swear this must be the 5th time in this race we've lapped them. Oh, what are you doing? God. Fuck Minardis. You know I said earlier that everyone likes Minardi? I don't. Not anymore. Not anymore, I don't. Come on. We're in a good rhythm here. This is so focused right now. If this was like a complete series video, there'd be epic music all over the place right now. I don't think we've taken much time out of Coulthard this lap, but that would mostly be because of the... Oh no, we have taken a second out of him. Also, if he runs in some lap traffic, that could also swing it in our favour. Another 125. Boy, oh boy. Might not even look at the gap that much because it focused me way too much on things. Sometimes it can be a distraction, you know. 19.1 seconds. Still don't think we're going to catch him, but we are fucking going to go down fighting. Hell yeah, we're going to go down fighting. 18.3 seconds. Oh no, there's more lap traffic up the road, but at least it's not going to be a fucking Minardi. Although the way we're going, we could possibly catch the Minardis again before the end of the race. That was close, we're good. The lovable crap of F1. Hello, S358. Hello there, good to have you along. You've tuned in at the right time at the epic conclusion of this Australian Grand Prix, which I guarantee has already been more entertaining than the real one. And then you watch the real one. Oh my god, that's fucking Jack Villeneuve again. Are you serious? And a fucking orang. Oh my god, and McLaren's like paying all of my nemesis, all of the back markers to be like, right, do you know what? Could you just slow down? and then just like be an absolute wall to that guy in the Jordan. Jacques Villeneuve, I know how much he hates you. I know how much you'd love to fuck him over. Right. Oh, goodbye. Oh my god, this is going to be even faster. Oh, 124.5. Unbelievable scenes. And we've got 5 laps to go. 16.8 seconds is the gap. This is unbelievable scenes. Oh, going down so much fighting. Well, this has been a real sort of rags to riches story. We started last, having attempted this race twice and not even made it further than half a lap and 7 laps, respectively. So I'm just having to adjust my eyes, my glasses. I'm not taking any chances trying to do it on the fly. Five laps to go, the gap's still 16.8 seconds. I think Nick's revised prediction of being within about 15 seconds might just be right, you know. $14.8. We're already under 15 seconds behind. Holy cow. This is ridiculous. That's probably the disadvantage that Coulthard's on. If he's on a 2-stopper, which I suspect he was, he's probably on harder tyres and they're probably not doing as well. Whereas we're on soft tyres on a 3-stop and we're just charging. So lap this time. Oh, another 124. Holy fuck. Considering at the start of the race we were doing like 128s. This is ridiculous. Oh no, there's another lap car. Actually, is that the leader? That is the leader that we're catching up on. That is actually the leader we're gaining on, I think. Yeah, it is. I'm actually gaining on the leader here. 4 laps to go. What's been...
Great first sector. You've just done fastest of all through there.
Another new fastest first sector. God damn, this game is fun. I've enjoyed this race. Like, it's really felt like a legit F1 race. It's not too simulation-y at all. Definitely not the handling. But it's really felt like a legit F1 race. And it's been so much fun. And that says a lot, given we've done a full-length Aussie Grand Prix here. 12.5 seconds. Boy, are we going down fighting. Oops, we're going down corner cutting as well. Would you expect it to go any other way, though? So is this going to be another 124? Oh my god, it might be even faster. 123.9. This is just disgusting. This is actually R-rated. The live feed is going to have to, like, cut these laps out. They can't possibly show this before the watershed. Takuma Sato is just shredding the fastest lap. That is actually the leader. We're actually about to unlap ourselves from Michael Schumacher. That's how fast we're going. That is how fast we're going. Another fastest first sector. 3 laps to go. In terms of actually catching Big Dave, it's going to be in vain, I think. But, holy crap, what a race. Touching you. I believe in a thing called speed. Let's listen to the rhythm of my revs. There's a chance we can make 5th now. We'll be happy if Big Dave crashes down. I believe in a thing called speed. Oh my god. Are we about to yeet Michael Schumacher? I think we are. Yeeting Michael Schumacher, the name of the VOD. .3 seconds. Holy flip. Holy flip. 22, 23. This will be another 24. 8.3 seconds. Holy cow. We're almost going to do it, you know. Can we not have an overtime? Can we not have a green-white checker? Breaking news, F1 has just introduced a green-white checker overtime system. The race distance is now actually 60 laps. We're going to do these sort of last stint charges, aren't we? We're in the 2.4 hours of Daytona, the Rolex 2.4 hours, Project Cars 2. We had that crash late on in the lap car, and then I charged back to still win. Oh my god, we are actually going to have to pass Michael Schumacher here. He's not going fast enough. The leader of the bloody race. God damn, this is going to be like Brazil last year where... Oh, someone's crashed. Oh my god. What the... Oh my word. Oh my... Guys. Guys, what the fuck? Kimi Raikkonen's just crashed. Lost his front wing. So we're now up to 5th place. Benson Jutton. And we're now only 4.9 seconds behind Big Dave. Holy crap, what even is this race? We're in the top 5. And Michael Schumacher's won the Grand Prix. Oh. Well, I suppose the leader had just finished. Oh my god. Fucking hell, what a shame we couldn't do the final lap. We might have caught him. We might have caught him. That is unbelievable. A top 5 finish. That was what? Was that worth like 2 points in 2002? Holy fuck, what a race. We barely get any sort of cutscene bit after. It's like, well, you finished 5th. That was an amazing result. It's just like, you didn't get a podium. Yes, Nick. Get in there. Oh, man. Fuck. That's good shit. What a race, guys. I'm amazed we finished. First attempt. Qualified shit because we couldn't run any more laps after our first one because it mysteriously started raining. Then we crashed half a lap into the race. Second attempt, we crashed 6.5 laps into the race. Third attempt, started from last. Not only finished, but finished top 5. And a mother flipping Jordan. 4-3. We'd have got 2 points. 2 whole points! I mean, how many points did Takuma Sato get that entire season? I need to know. We were driving as Takuma Sato, by the way, if any of you are new to the stream here. By original boy of F1. That's live. Racing. Oh, results. Here we go. Right. 2002, Formula 1. Right. He scored 2 points in 2002. We've just matched Takuma Sato's career points total for 2002 in the first race. And it was when he finished 5th in Suzuka in the final round. Sato, we've just doubled your points tally, mate. What a race. Seriously, what a race. That was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I'm just checking the Twitch chat here, by the way. He got 2. That's 2 points. 2. A whole 2 points. Matched his season in one race. Hell yeah, I did. And given we've gone half an hour into overtime, I think it's about time we end it. God damn. Well, okay then. Formula 1 2002. Fucking awesome old game. It holds up. Handling's a bit wonky by today's standards, but once you get your head around, like, it's not accurate handling, but you can figure it out. And then when you do that, oh my god, what a blast. What a rate. What a fun time. I'm actually kind of speechless. That was awesome. But thank you guys all for hanging out tonight. It's so cool to have your support every week. I checked the stats for the Twitch channel earlier. We've been doing the best bits numbers we've ever done the last month or so, and that's across all our streams. That's Top Race Car Nights, that's Retro Lounge, that's whenever we do any other streams as well. I want to try and do some more Sunday afternoon chill streams, and I do want to do, well, me and Nay want to do some streams on some other nights that are just like, we've got our nights for specific games that we want to stream, but we want to do some other stuff as well. there's a game. I've never played before. It's an old game that I really want to play. And the other day, I got into the first level and I thought, you know what? I want to stream this. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. If it happens, watch out for an announcement on Thursday. But until then, Wednesday is going to be Nay's Retro Lounge, starting at 8 p.m. UK time. Nay is still in SATO, so he'll probably tell you what he's playing if he's figured it out yet. Normally he doesn't until the day. Although someone suggested Simpsons Hit and Run earlier, and he seemed to like that. So it might be that. And then Friday we've got a new video for you. It's a challenge belt. Nay making his first defense of his belt. And he's picked an absolute git of a game to me to challenge him at. But big week coming up. What an awesome night. Thank you guys so much. If you are new around here, please do follow up there. And you'll be notified when we're going live next. Nay is saying he'll be streaming Hit and Run on Wednesday night. Unless he has a brainwave. So Simpsons Hit and Run on Wednesday night probably. If you are new around here, please do follow. You'll be notified when we're going live next. Subscribe if you really want to. Tip down there. There's a link down there if you really want to. Not mandatory at all, but it'd be lovely. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. That's where all our VODs go 24 hours after we live stream, and exclusive Friday videos go up over there. And follow us on Twitter as well. Twitch.tv. That's our Twitch address. Twitter @Armbar Arcade. Do that. And that'll be me out. That'll be me done. Thank you guys so much. That was so fun. And from Jeff. And from Ebby. Was it? Oh. Oh my god. Ebby's drunk already. We'll see you guys next time in the Armbar Arcade.